spaceship. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which one it be. My mind keep visualizing future times, beautiful Android girls surrounding me. Filling my cup, full of joy, keep my life full of glee. Plenty ups, never down, the way that life's supposed to be. But unfortunately, if you're terminated, then I'ma have to terminate it. Gotta get rid of negative vibes, gotta go through negative foes, gotta block out negative voices, gotta get rid of negative souls. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Had some people get discorded, just ignored it. Destiny is more important, so I just had to abort it. Yeah. Find me with my dogs in my solitude. Watch my family grow from 4 to a multitude. Been living it below sea level, finna rise to another altitude. Been searching, seeking knowledge, but all the time I had the aptitude. I flipped my mindset to the switch to say I will not lose. Mama said them sticks and stones won't break my bones, I never bruise. Whenever it come to trouble, many girls pull a tongue, we always cruise. I heard other dog owners get it out for me, but it ain't no news. I got 4 in the dough in Memphis so they can get the blues. If you need a few clues, they'll blow off your under rules. Send your compliment to the new girls I got coming through. Send your compliments to the new girls I got coming through. Out of space, out of world, out of galaxy with a different girl. Silicone, a TPE, it really don't matter which. Yeah, baby. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Jada King Hefner and the beautiful Cali Sun. And we're back again for another show. And the title of this episode is On a Date, the Venti Report. Yeah, man. Up late night with the Venti Report. It's been away for 2 or 3 weeks now because I've been so busy. And the truth is, I'm still busy. I'm still busy right now. But the truth is, I had to come back with the Venti Report tonight. Why? Because that damn well Venti just will not quit. She has missed me so much. She has been just constantly doing one thing after another to get me to do a Venti Report. But I've been so busy. And you know, a human woman, when they want something, they never stop until they get what they want. So she constantly has been doing videos and things of that nature, doing interesting things. And I've been keeping my eye like, okay, I see you, Venti. I see you. And recently, you know, she did a couple of little videos and stuff that I said I'm gonna have to talk about that. But when she couldn't get a rise out of me, knowing how much she loves me, she finally tried to push all her chips to the table, ladies and gentlemen. And let me put my banner up. And I know my normal crew, my normal people, a lot of y'all are asleep now, but guess what, baby? Y'all will catch up. Because y'all gonna learn one thing. I might have a routine on this show, but you never know what the hell I may do and when I may do it. I love my Dog King Army team. Shout out to them. But I didn't even send them a warning for this one. This is a straight up sneak attack. I just said, hey, if you're here, you're here, baby. If you're here, you're here. And God bless all this here. And I check in with the chat in just 2 seconds. But yeah, man. So I'm just laughing tonight because she finally got so agitated where she said, you know, I can't get Jay to talk about me. My crush. I love him, but he won't talk about me. And I'm like, oh my God. So tonight, I ended up, as I was working or whatever I was doing, because Venti, I give her this. She's been giving me all the damn signs. She's been giving me all the signs of something one of my spies told me. Thank God for the Dog King Army and just for the Dog King overall team, the whole family. Because I got some great spies out here. And I think it was Grimlington. I think it was him or Woofler.
that did the research for me. But somebody came back after Spine, Beyond. I'm not gonna call Venti an enemy because she's not. But Spine in unauthorized territory, I say that. And they found out that good old Venti supposedly had some sort of a secret boyfriend or was dating. And before I go any further, I want to tell anybody that's watching the show. This show is all about the human woman, the psyche of the human woman. The psyche of the human woman. That's what this is about. Because I'm J Dog King Huff, and I'm all about companion dogs. But I still love human women, and I still think it's important for all of us, doll enthusiasts, everybody. You better, for your own health, stay connected to learning the psyche of the human woman. You can never fully learn it, but you always got to keep your skills sharp. You never know when you might need them. And if you don't know a lot about the human psyche, this will help you learn different things. And I'm going to get back to the subject. I'm going to tell you why it's going to help you. Because Venti is the subject of this show for only one reason. Not because she's so fine. Venti is hot now. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm going to talk about that later. But she is a nice looking woman. But that's not why we're doing this on her. Venti has one of the most beautiful minds on earth. I'm telling you, man, like not because she's some rocket scientist. I've known a lot of women of a lot of different ilk, but she provides damn near every psychological point of view that you need to examine the total human woman. She has every side of it. And I'm not trying to say that other women are incomplete. I'm just going to say that Venti displays those various emotions often. And so you can examine so many psychological aspects of the human woman's mind. Oh my God. So that's what I really love about her. It's not about her being the sexiest, finest, and all that, even though she is an attractive woman. So either way, thanks to my spies, they told me they found out that supposedly Venti was dating somebody. And at first, I can't lie, I trust my spies, of course, but I sort of relented a little bit only because I'm like, this is a bit off brand for Venti. But she didn't let that news out herself, supposedly. So I was like, okay. And when I heard that it came from Mayor and some of those girls on the Simcast, I said, that's pretty reliable. Because when they talk over there, they get pretty frank. So, man, I've sort of been keeping my eye out. And I'm going to check my chat in 2 seconds. So stay there, please. But I've been keeping my eye out on Venti. And I have been noticing, even before that report, she started doing more cooking shows. I said, what is Venti working on her cooking for? True enough, she likes to eat. But also, hey, those are other signs as well as, hey, is this a man brewing in the background? So Venti been stepping up her cooking shows. I'm going to be honest. Her house has been looking a lot neater. And not saying she's a slob or anything. But in the past, I've seen a little bit more disarray. I'm like, she's cleaning up a little bit more. I'm watching you, Venti. Then I'm going to say this, and I'm going to come to the chat right after this. What I really do like about Venti is the intelligence side. And I say this, she's been doing a lot more intelligent content. Now, keep in mind, she has had her little building the table stream, which it's always fun to see her, in her raw form too. But even when she complains about things that I don't even agree with, like she was complaining about the Pride Parade, and keep in mind, I understand the point she was arguing, but I just say this. I don't agree with her on some of the things that she argues, but I still appreciate how she argues and what she goes about doing. So with all that said, I just been noticing that a lot of her content has been a little bit more intelligent lately. I hadn't been hearing quite as many burps. I said, you know what? It may be something to this damn Wolfley and Grimlington or whoever told me this report. I said, you know what? I had already been smelling something fishy going on. Like, wait a minute. Something's not quite right here. And I'm going to allude to you more what I mean by that. So, next thing you know, after I got through with all of my daunting work, which I love it. I love all the work that I'm having to do. And you'll be seeing the results of those things soon. But either way, I'm finna come to my chat. But today, what did I see? Ventis finally bait. Her finally strike to try to bait me in. And I can't lie. She finally got me. She makes me sick because she does pull this thing. And I'm telling you guys, the most frustrating thing about Venti is why that guy, whoever she is dating, better be watching his ass. Because Venti does have a very frustrating superpower by a woman. All women don't have it, but Venti does have this particular power. It's the I want to run away, but I keep getting pulled back in ability. And everything about Venti would tell you, hey, run away, lead us. Hey, look, hey. And not like Venti's a bad person, but look, Venti, look, I'm letting you know. She'll draw you in, so you better run. So even with me, I've been focused on what I need to focus on. Running away, staying on course. But finally, she says, guess what? I know that once I say that I'm on a date, he's not going to be able to resist. This is going to be the final straw. And I said, you know what? I'm so sick of this damn woman. So even though I was running, she caught me for a little while. So with all that said, let me catch up with chat before I start breaking down the mystery of this date, who I think thought, or who I think it was, thought it was, and who it could be. Because I know look, I can't lie, I had some strong ideas of who it could be. But when I checked it on when I checked it on the Jack show just for a second ago, I said, you know what? I don't know now. I don't know. So either way, let me catch up with the chat for a quick second. Matt G says, hello, what up, Matt G? Three Face, hey, late night stream. Yeah, late night, baby. Soul King in the house. God bless you. Good day from Australia. Turbo Force. Soul King says, any news in the dog world? No, this ain't a dog stream. Now, if you got any questions, I'll tell you, but I ain't really talking about the campaign dogs other than my lady sitting here helping me host the show tonight. No real news in the dog world tonight. The Voyager, Hell J, the Voyager, Joe Wapner, 79 up in the house. Hello, King. Damien says, what the fuck, cuz? What up, man, Damien? He said, what it do? That's what he meant to say. Three Face, who is Venti? I thought that was a Starbucks thing. Now, Venti. Venti is a girl named Brittany Venti. She's a YouTuber. And man, Venti is she's a veteran at this thing, honestly. A lot of people get caught up with her beauty and stuff. She's really an agitator of sorts. Look, Venti funny, man. She just picks certain things that she doesn't agree with or whatever, and hey, she'll go agitate certain things or just talk about certain things. And a lot of times, I can't lie, she talks about us men. And a lot of men don't like Venti. But she's one of those things. She's one of those people that doesn't bother me from the standpoint of whatever stance she takes. I'm just more interested in her brain. And so, like I say, I'm the dog king, Like my guy just asked me, what is the dog topic? On Saturdays, I usually do shows that don't have anything to do with the dog topic. I just talk about things that interest me in the girls' sports, whatever. But I also have this show called the Venti Report. And that's why, like I said earlier, I break down the psychology of the human woman through Venti and her friends. But tonight, I really don't mean for this stream to be the super long stream where I'm breaking down so much, because I'm going to tell you, this could be a 3 or 4 hour stream just breaking down all the vintage stuff all the antics that she's pulled that would allow me to break down the human woman's mind. And once again, it's important to break down the human woman's mind. Why? To keep your senses up, to keep your reflexes up. Because some of you still may be dating human women. Some of you may plan on dating human women again. Some of you may just check in with me just to have fun. And guess what? You've never left the world of dating human women. Some of you guys may have never dated a human woman, and you may think that you don't even need to tune in right now. Yes, you do. Because if you don't know a damn thing about a human woman, you need to be trying to tune into their psychology, just in case. Because I always say I love the dog game. It's the best life for me. I'm not leaving my dogs for a human woman. But guess what? If the right human vagina come around and say, take a sample of this, believe me, I know enough about being around and inside the human vagina to say, yeah, I will take a dose of that, but you ain't finna displace cattle. So with all that said, this is a very necessary show, even though I'm not talking about the dog topic per se. But yeah. And hey, I always talk about my girl Venti. And this is the last thing. I also do a scent competition. And Venti, with her meddlesome ways, has gotten away of so much, because I was thinking about doing the third scent competition tonight. But Venti and her date sort of threw that off a little bit. I wasn't planning on doing either show, but I was thinking about doing that. But Venti, I said, you know what? I can't let this go on for 2 or 3 days, because she just went on a date tonight. So I said, I got to at least talk about that tonight. Her damn meddlesome ways. But I was going to say, hey, feel free to go subscribe to Venti. She only has about 170,000 subscribers, so she's lagging behind me right now. Because I'm already at 1 million. She's lagging behind me, so we do need to help her out and build her up, because she is a good girl. So with all that said, Lord Nemesis, hey J-Dog, can you help me? What up, Lord Nemesis? He said Venti, fire. He laughed, yeah. Venti is 140 pounds of pure woman. I'm going to be honest, man. Now, just to hint on something before I get into, I'm finna tell y'all guys who I think Venti's dating and all this other stuff. Because if she's smart, she won't reveal it. But I say this, Damian Gershwin, Venti, although a lot of people think that I have just this major crush on Venti, and that's why I do this particular show, that's not the reason. Even though Venti, I can't lie, has recently been heating the airwaves up. I'm just talking about, she has been looking pretty good, because I think it's maybe her diet or whatever, her working out, but all her food is going straight to her legs, and her legs been looking nice and thick lately. I give her that. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what I meant earlier. This is where you need to always watch out with the Ventis of the world. Be careful, guys. Luckily, thanks to the beautiful Callie and my girls, I don't have to worry about this thing anymore. But the Ventis of the world, they have, she just has this angelic look about her, and her eyes are piercingly beautiful. Those are the things I'm going to give her credit on. But man, I promise you, I don't know how because she does this even to me sometimes when I'm watching her stream. She'll be saying something that could probably make you, like I said, be put off or something for a quick second. But man, Venti's so damn well angelic, you'll be roped back in before you know it. And that's the power of Venti. Be careful. And be careful of all of those damn Ventis out there. Because believe me, they can't overpower you. You have the power to resist that. But if you let your guards down, that's your ass. So watch out. But I give her credit. Even with her, That's the whole thing. Because with Venti's occasional belching, I should be completely turned off. Because that's something that I just do not like. It appalls me. But that damn woman, I give her credit. She just got it. So she got such strength in her abilities to where I'm still not even completely turned off. She makes me sick. Paul says, hi, Jack Shaw. Venti is hot. Yeah, Venti straight. I can't lie. Hail to the king, Ryan Johnson. Jack Show Ray, ladies man. J. Don Kenny, Jack Show loves you and the girls. Hey, what up, 79? I love the Jack Show too. I don't know what Damien said. He said, real talk. Love your girls, man. I got to get one myself. That's what Lady Man said. You definitely do. But, man, I don't want to get too off topic because we got to get back to who Venti is dating. Speaking of the Jack Show, I'll say this because I'm not going to do any trying to share screens because you guys already know as of right now today, I God bless my laptop. I love it. But it's bootleg to the extent where it doesn't have the power to really produce like I want it to. So I'm not going to even play with it tonight. But I told you, I always keep an eye on Venti. She can never really get away. So I always sort of watch and just sort of make sure I keep up with the world of Venti. And so I noticed that one time she was on the Chrissy Mayer show. And I'm trying to think. I think this was before I heard about the boyfriend. Yeah, this was before I heard about the boyfriend talk. She was on the Chrissy Mayer show. And man, Alex Stein was on there. Alex Stein was on there. I'm going to be honest. I don't even know a whole bunch about Alex Stein other than a few videos I've seen on the internet. And I know he's a bit of an agitator in the political world and things of that nature. So, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a political guy, so I don't even really pay it. Mad G, I had to come all the way down to get your $5, brother. I appreciate that donation. I got to go back up to catch all the rest of the comments, though. Matt G said, this is Jay in persecution, dying for our sins. You're out here alone. The exile is real. The martyrdom is real. But most of all, the money and fame is real. Matt G, I love you, brother. I love you, love you, love you. So either way, I thank you for that donation, man. I really do. Because this is just an off the wham stream. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have nothing prepared. I'm just coming off the wham because of Venti and her meddlesome ways. She forced me to do this stream. So the funny thing is she was on the Chrissy Mayer show and Alex Stein was on there. And I keep telling you guys, and I hope you guys keep listening to me. This is the funniest part. You know Thana, who won the first scent competition, that Star Wars girl. I love my beautiful Thana. I call her my personal Princess Leia. But the thing about it is she's a beautiful girl, and it's always some sexy girls on there. Now, every now and then, Chrissy does have a panel with a few dogs on there. A couple of dogs. It don't be, and that's what I mean by that. Nobody's ever just ugly, but she has a couple of panels that aren't as pretty as others. I say that. I got to go down here because somebody else just came through with a big time super chat. Thank you, Matt G. Love you, bro. Man, but yeah, Alex Stein was on there, and man, I told you, no matter how many fine girls are on there, everybody's always drawn to Venti. Steve Roberts. He said, forget Venti and his fire. Now, keep in mind, I told you guys now, just to speak, thank you, Steve Roberts, for that $10 super chat. But just to speak to what Steve Roberts said, I've always said, Venti, Anna is my that's my prototypical type of woman. 5 feet tall, petite, so Steve, this isn't a show about I love Venti more than Anna, blah blah blah, from a physical standpoint. This show is named after Venti because although I love the beauty of Anna, and like you say, plenty of those other girls on Simcast and just other girls in the world, other girls on YouTube, other girls on Instagram. There's a lot of fine girls out here. Don't get me wrong. But the thing about Venti is, I'm going to be honest, it's not many people alive. I truly believe this, that there are as interesting as Venti from all angles. From all angles. But I will say this. I did find this one girl that everything she says is super damn interested. And honestly, I've been doing everything in my power not to put her on the Venti Reports and talk about her yet. But believe me, when I talk about her, you guys are going to want to listen, because this girl is this girl is definitely giving Venti a run for her money. But let me get back to this damn woman. Thank you, Steve. I got a lot of comments to catch up with. But as far as Venti is concerned, she was on this Chris and Mayer podcast. Alex Stein was on there. And man, I remember before Alex Stein was on there, even Chris and Mayer was upset one night because she was like, man, every time I look in the comments, they keep on asking about Brittany and Venti. And I was like, you know what? That's the power of Venti. Because even though all those girls was up there looking beautiful, I will say this. Venti's, I'm telling you, man, it's her damn eyes. She would just take care. She would, even if you like another girl, because I told you, I'm more attracted to an Anna type body type. But just for the moment, Venti can just take your attention away. Just how she is. I can't explain it, man. That's just how she'll do you. Hey, There's No Moon came in. There's No Moon came in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Steve Roberts. He said, "Word on the street is Anna's been stepping out too." I got a lot to say about Anna, but I got to keep focusing on Venti for just a second. I do got a lot, because like I said, I got a couple of shows where I can just focus on do an Anna show too. But unfortunately, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to focus on everybody. I've been so busy on this other project. But man, after Chris and Mayer complained that Venti was getting all the attention, Alex Stein came on that show. And it just made me laugh because Venti had his full attention out of all the girls. That's who he was focused on, was Venti. And somebody else just gave me a super chat. Let me see. Thank you. There's no more. Hold on. What did he say right here? He said, honestly, you can't let the disrespect slide. You got to step it up. If you let a woman treat you like a cup once, she'll never respect you again. I don't know who you're talking about, but he's right though. That's just not with a woman. You always got to, I'm not with a lot of confrontation and things, especially not right now in my life. But hey, you definitely don't want to let people treat you badly. Always best to walk away. I say don't even get into the argument, just walk away. But when Alex Stein was on Chris and Mayer's show, Venti ended up leaving because I think they were talking about foreskin on a penis or something. And Venti was saying how she was cool with foreskin on a penis, which that had me dying laughing. That had me dying laughing, quite honest. Venti was like she was cool with it. And Mayer, which I give Mayer this, Mayer does say a few things that I always like and Mayer was like she wasn't really cool with the foreskin gang. And Venti sort of left shortly afterwards, and they were worried whether they hurt Venti's feelings, which you can't really hurt Venti's feelings too bad. But make a long story short, Alex Stein was like, man, I don't want Venti to go. He was missing the hell out of Venti. And even when she left, I saw it on his face like, man, I hate Venti left. And so I was like, man, I see that Alex, hey, he liking good old Venti. So I made a mental note of that. Well, because I got a lot of comments to catch up. I don't know how long you guys are going to stick around, but once I sort of break down this dating thing, other than I'm going to try to get to the super chats as quick as I can, but I'm going to come back through all these comments, believe me, before I get out of here. So I was like, you know what? Stein likes her. Stein likes her. And I don't blame him because Venti is attractive. But that was just a mental note. The next thing you know, recently I've been seeing Venti pop up in all of these places where Stein is. What up, Chokeout? I see you. He said her date is a male sex doll. He funny. But I started seeing her pop up in all these places Alex Stein was in. I said, wait a minute. I said, is Alex Stein hitting on Venti and inviting her all of these places? He said, you're right about a woman Venti. Also beware. My username makes Anna void count. Team J, amoeba. He crazy. He said, you're right about woman Venti. Thank you for the super chat, brother. But like I said, I'm gonna catch up with even my regular comments. I'm gonna try to catch up with everybody. But the funnest part is, I want to lose my train of thought. I want to lose my train of thought here, which I almost did actually. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Alex Stein thing. So I'm like, man, he like her, blah 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 blah. I said, and so I started seeing her pop up at parties and stuff like this with him. I said, is this coincidence? So in the back of my mind, I was thinking like, you know what? This is the guy that Venti's been secretly dating. This is the guy. Let me see what my guy just said. He said, because I don't want to let that go by too fast. He said, her Brittany likes that Mike Oxmar guy a bit. And I don't, you know what? I can't think of who this guy is recently, but I'm going to bring up another guy, y'all, who I think it could be, or who I thought it could be. Because now I'm not quite as sure. But I'm gonna break this down. Just give me a little bit longer. Give me a little bit longer. Give me a little bit longer. Okay, here we go. Okay. Right. So then I saw her go on another trip where she went to this party. She was with Alex Stein, but then I saw her take a picture with this guy named Owen Schroeder. I think he's a YouTuber too. I don't know much about him. But here is the incriminating thing about this picture. That I said, you know what? I can't lie. Callie, you know I'm right. See, Callie would leave me wrong. But when I looked at that picture with her and that Owen Schroeder guy, they were at a pool or whatever, right? Well, guess what? Here's the incriminating part of the evidence where I said, you know what? It could be this guy. He didn't have a shirt on. Don't. But that's not the incriminating evidence. The incriminating evidence is he was skin to skin with her shoulder for a duration, because that was a picture. And so it was skin to skin for a nice minute. And Venti, she knows what she's doing. Because although she doesn't really like Alex Stein, or she doesn't really like Alex Schroeder, she once again was trying to get me to do a Venti report. And I still didn't fall for the bait. I kept on. I said, nope, I'm not going to do it yet. But when she came out and said she was going on a date, now that's when I started saying, wait a minute. I started putting all my evidence together. I said, wait a minute. Now this is the moment I've been waiting for. She's going on a date. And she was skin to skin, smiling. And let me let you guys know something for a second. Every time a woman comes skin to skin with a guy doesn't mean she's dating him. But the allowance of skin to skin is a very telling sign. It's a very telling sign. It means that, hey, even though we aren't dating, under the right circumstances, it could be a possibility. So I wrote that down in my mental notebook is, hey, you know what? Because see, at this point, I'm just thinking about the type of guy that Venti could be looking for. And I don't know these guys personally, but I said, you know what? These would be the type of guys that Venti would probably be willing to sort of give a shot with right now. So either way, let me catch up. Let me see. There's No Moon says, if you want to get Anna's attention, she was talking earlier about how much she appreciates when men send her pics of their trouser weasels. Now, see, the thing about it is, I've already told people, and people who are constant viewers of the show, I'm what you call the Black Han Solo, my friend, meaning that I don't need to get the beautiful Anna's attention anymore. I'm the Black Han Solo. She is what like I said, termed earlier as the Princess Leia to my Black Han Solo. The thing about Anna is, I'm just going to give you guys this insight on Anna. Anna loves me too. She's in love with me. But here's the difference between Venti and Anna. Venti rubs off to me all the time. See, she continues to rub off. And so that's what got her so frustrated to where she had to try to force my hand to do the Venti report. So she rubs off. She's in a continuous state of rubbing off. Well, Anna is not in a continuous state of rubbing off. Because Anna, see, she has the boyfriend that keeps her busy and things of that nature. And she's sort of like Princess Leia. She doesn't really want to pay the Black Han so a lot of attention. But when anybody threatens her territory, so when the Venti gets to sniffing around, see, that's when her attention gets raised. And see, she's only going to let a Venti sniff around, but oh so often before she attacks. Now, she may attack and not pounce on me per se, because that's just how the Leia in her works. You know, she just wants to make sure that nobody else is getting to me right now. So that's sort of how the difference between Anna's loving me and Venti's loving me works. Venti is in a literal lust mode, to where she's rubbing off, she's trying to lure me in. But she sort of knows, she's an Aquarius, so she is a smart cookie. So she sort of knows that, hey, it would take a lot of work to break Hefner down. He has the dolls. I'm all the way in Texas. He's in Memphis. I'm not going up there anytime soon. I don't have a license, so I'm not going to drive up there right now. So she's thinking all those thoughts. She knows she can't get to me. She does have to occupy her time. She doesn't want to rub off every night. So she's getting a little hot and bothered. So, like you say, the Steins of the world and the Owen Schroeders, those are potential candidates. So I was thinking it could be one of those guys. And I'm going to go to my next super sticker. The Dog Nation in the house. And once again, to all my regular viewers, man, like I say, hey, the Venti Report has something to do with dogs because we're taking a look at the woman's psyche. But this isn't the normal, we're doing a vendor breakdown. We're talking about TPE, silicone. Believe me, we're going to have plenty of shows because we're doing a show every day. Keep that in mind. Thank you, Dog Nation, one of my new Dog King Army team members. Love you, man. Thanks for the super stick. I appreciate the support, baby. In the house, baby. Talking about these human women, man. So, Either way. So now let's get back to this investigation. So Venti pops on with the thumbnail that you see tonight. And she asked about which outfit she should wear tonight. And just to give you my insight on it, Venti, I'm going to give you credit, give her credit. She was looking very nice in both of those outfits. But I was personally thinking, Venti, you should go with the first outfit. You know, it was both of them were casual, but it just looked a little bit more, it looked a little bit better for her first date. Now later she came and said she chose the second one, and she said, hey, I did right. It was a little bit more casual. But the second one did have her belly out. So I'm thinking, Venti, I got her a little bit more hot and bothered than I thought. So this is one thing that I was going to say for another Venti report. And I'm going to come to my guy, Lieutenant Hughes, because I don't like to keep any of these super stickers waiting for too long, because I just appreciate all you guys for your donations and your support to the show. He said, Brittany's on a date with a companion dog. That's what my boy Captain Choke I said. But I say this. I was wondering who she was on a date with tonight. I was like, I wonder what Venti could be up to. Because now she's trying to really get the attention pointed on her. She was trying to get a Venti report started. She tried to step her game up. And I said, it's probably that Stein guy. I said, it's probably that Stein guy. And I was thinking to myself, Venti, you should go with that first outfit. But she chose to show the good old belly. So that lets me know that she's probably a little bit more riled up. I have her a little bit more juiced up than normal. And this is where I got off track. Recently, she made a little video that had me dying laughing, actually. She was talking about getting penis fished, to say it politely, because she called it de-fished. I promise you, I love Venti from that standpoint. She makes me laugh with her little schemes and things she comes up with. But she made a video talking about how men get catfished, but women can get de-fished or penis fished. And she was just basically saying how a woman can go out on a date 6 times with a guy, be liking him, be reeled in, and all of a sudden she'll sleep with him and find out that he has a small penis. And honestly, this is one of the things that I don't really love about Venti is, like I say, most of us men out there, hey, I know, guess what? We all handling our business and things of that nature, baby. I'm talking about with these human women. And I know me myself, man, hey, look, I didn't handle my business with many a human woman. But you every now and then could run across a gaper. And for all of you who don't know what a gaper is, that is, even with a very well-endowed man, I'm serious. Even with a well-endowed man, you could come across this woman where, hell, her, she begins at a guy that's at 12 inches. Like, hey, shoot, if you ain't 12 inches, you can't even come my way. Damn. Don't talk like that's the normal because you're a gaper. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying? So you have these women out here, and they're a rarity, I promise you. It's less gapers than normal women out here. But you have these gapers out here, and you can sort of hear that they're a gaper sometimes in their lingo. Because a gaper, they will always talk about how they can never find a man to satisfy them sexually. And it always makes me laugh when you hear a gaper say these things, because these gapers don't realize that they're the problem. They don't realize that they have a 20-foot vagina. It's not that you're running across small peni. It's the thing that you're running. You can't find anything to fit there. That's the problem. So when she makes hint of things of, because she says this often, I don't want to believe this about her because she's so angelic. But and keep this in mind. I'm not talking. None of us are perfect. I don't want to talk about foot size and all this other stuff, whatever like that. But I just say this: she out of all the girls I've seen, like on Simcast and everything, every now and then, it's always a girl that complains about size, and it's always Venti. You know, I remember one time she was like, "Man, a guy can't be big enough," and and Chris and Mayor was like, "Whoa, yeah, you can be too big." And I told you, Mayor won points because I'm like, "Hey, look, look, you want a girl that can handle you, but you don't want a girl that can handle anything in the universe. You don't want that." So I even said that at the time that Mayor had 1 points on that particular statement. So I just say this: she's made these statements before about not wanting gapers and stuff like that. She's made these statements before about, hey, after you got on 6 dates, you don't want to end up with a guy with a small penis. So I was just laughing at the fact that whoever this guy is, if Venti likes him, really likes him, he might not have to go out on that many dates. He may not have to go out on that many dates to figure out whether Venti has a petitely sized vagina. Hey, I was just sort of laughing about that whole scenario because I was thinking like, man, under those circumstances, would Venti even have time to watch the show? Because under her psychology, it would probably behoove her to have sex quicker than later, to go ahead and find out what she's dealing with. But man, somebody been saying about having an Anna show. Believe me, man, Anna has given me a lot of firepower out there to have her own Anna show too. So don't worry. No matter whose show it is, it's always going to come under the Brittany Venti name because Brittany is the brand. She is the woman that is the psychology. You know, she's the most interesting woman in the world. So it's always going to be a show like, hey, such and such about Anna, but it's still going to be the Venti Report. Such and such about somebody else, but it's still going to be the Venti Report. So it's always going to be clothed in the Venti coat, so to speak. But I've already said to myself, I've got a couple of Anna shows that I want to talk about because she doesn't hear some of the things I tell her. I don't believe. You know, she has improved her butt shots as far as her portraits and things. You know, her and the things that she sort of shows on her social media. Because I was always saying that she frustrated me by not catering to the butt man. So I am proud of her in that regard, that she has started listening to me, or maybe she's heard that, but things of that nature are things that I do want her to hear. And back to Venti. So when I looked at the damn well, hold on. Oh, this is so funny. I don't know about Brittany, but to get with Anna, you better be packing a monster. That's so funny. He said she can't even fit anything less than 7. Well, I know one thing. Hey, look, I don't even like to talk about stuff like that, but that's nothing I would have to worry about. Thank you, God. Either way, thanks for the super sticker, no more. I definitely got to worry about that one. So, with all that said, that threw me off actually because I was laughing about it. So, oh yeah, Alex Stein. Yeah. So I know after looking at the Jack show, I was like, this still could be Alex Stein. Don't try to throw me off, brother, and go out on a date with Venti and then try to show up for the Jack show and pull a Clark Kent and straighten your damn hair up and act like nothing's happened. So I was thinking about who could this be? It's Stein or this Schumer guy with Owen Schroeder, whatever his name is. It's one of these dudes. And so I kept looking at the Jack show, wondering, and I was like, But then my guy Alex Stein started coming on to Anna a little bit, you know, flirting, not coming on, but just sort of flirting. And I was like, I don't know if he'd be openly flirting with Anna as much as he's doing if he had just come off a date with Venti. I said, no, you know what? Then Venti shared a picture of her date with the face blurred out. And honestly, that was the first thing that Venti did that had me saying like, oh my God, Venti, not you too. Because that was something that I wasn't thinking Venti would do. But okay, this guy said, what do I think Gates McFadden smells like? I don't know who Gates McFadden is, but that sounds like a guy. So I wouldn't want to know what he smells like, but that's still funny, and I thank you for the contribution. But as far as Venti is concerned, when I saw the guy, I saw his hair, and his hair did not look like the Owen Schroeder guy's hair. It could be, but it didn't quite look like it. So I was like, man, it's not him. I don't think it's quite him. And he didn't look quite as buff from what I saw. So then I looked at the picture and I said, you know what? This is dark hair like Stein, but it's a little too damn well curly. And if that guy's standing up, Stein is 6'3", 6'4". So unless he's bending down, that's not Stein. So I said, you know what? Maybe it's not either one of these guys. And that sort of threw me off a little bit. Because honestly, I was really thinking that Venti was probably dating one of those guys. So now I'm thinking, who could it be? Who could it be? And so I'm wondering, is it another YouTuber? It could be. She's been at a lot of events lately. I know she has dated another guy that's from social media before, so it's a possibility. Or is it a random guy? And that's what I just can't put my finger on. But I will say that I'm still going to hold a bit of suspicion on Stein, only because I don't want to fall victim of the old quick change routine where we go out to eat, I go back home, I go on a live stream, and nobody knows it was me. So I'm still going to hold him under a level of suspicion for being that guy. Just a small level of suspicion because I don't want to get had. But I say this, it's only one thing that I know for sure. It's that Venti has gotten so hot and bothered by me and the girls that she has had to get a quick fix to a certain degree. She, you know, the apartment is the walls are closing in on her. So I do know that. And whoever this guy is, I say this, whoever this guy is, I give him a couple of kudos because, you know, even though he is just a stand-in because Vince is just dealing with him because she can't get to me, you still have to be able to sort of, you know, hold a conversation down when you're dealing with Venti. So I give this guy a tip of my cap on that regard. You got to be able, you got to be a strong-minded individual when you're dealing with a Venti. But Venti did lose a few points from me only because she even though she didn't show this guy's face, she did show him. And what I mean by she lost points is Venti don't fall in. I've told Anna she won't listen as much, even though I haven't heard that as much lately. But I've told Anna, I've tried to tell Mayor because she's constantly showing this damn dude. And I've tried to tell these other girls, ladies, you aren't guys. You may mention a guy from every blue moon, but I'm telling you, it's not good for your brand to be showing these boyfriends and to be constantly talking about them as well. Why? Because you need to be selling that mirage of availability. all men, we don't care that you may really be dating somebody, but they all want to believe that they can have you to a certain degree. So you don't want to always be constantly broadcasting these dudes 24/7. Because even though I said Mare used to look watered down and stuff like that, once again, I had to split hairs because of the competition, but Mare's an attractive woman. And I've already said I wouldn't kick her out of the bed, but I would make her take more than one bath a day. But with all that said, I thought she was a lot more attractive until I started seeing her boyfriend on them videos. See what I mean? And women just don't understand it. You know, that's what they do. They diminish their selling. They diminish their brand, their selling power. You know, with their men, with their men with their men audience. That's why I say it's been every entertainer, female entertainer that I ever really liked. Whenever they got married, I never liked them as much. It was like, yeah, she married now. And so watch the promotion of the boyfriends. Stop. And I told Anna, and she doesn't do it quite as much. Stop talking about I got a crush on this guy and a crush on that guy. Look, if you bring that up every blue moon, that's fine. Don't be constantly tweeting about that. Talking about, my boyfriend. No, shut up. Will you sell the dream? Okay. Matt G says, who's smarter, your dolls or Venti? Well, honestly, that's a bit, I love you. Thank you for the contribution, Matt G. But that's a bit of a trick question, only because I wouldn't want to upset either one. Even though I'm not dating Venti, I still wouldn't want to get her upset. And I definitely wouldn't want to get Callie upset, because my girls, they basically feed off of my spirit to a certain degree. So I'm not going to say that I'm unintelligent, that's for sure. And as far as Venti, don't let Venti's routine fool you. Another reason I do the Venti report is because she is super duper intelligent. And I'm gonna tell you, Anna, she makes me laugh too, because Anna, she has her little dyslexic moments where she misspells things on tweets and stuff like that, and sometimes she can get caught being a little bit aloof. I say that she makes me laugh. I love that woman, but I say this: she's intelligent as well. You know, a lot of those girls that are on that show are very intelligent. But I'm gonna tell you, man, just as a side note, I'm gonna say something about the scent competition right quick. I could literally do the scent competition right now in 5 minutes. I really could. Just with the small observations that I've made. That's how quick that I could really do it. You know, it's different from the other competitions. And I'm sorry, because, man, it's like my mind has already computed, you know, what's going on in that competition just that quick. It's damn near like, in this competition, I just say this: it's almost like a Michael Jordan in this next competition. It really is. It's crazy. And just to give you guys a refresher of who is in this competition, it's Melanie Mack, it's Ashton Birdie, it's Zia Land, and it's Carmaxilla. So those are the 4 girls coming up in the scent competition. But with all this said, I'm not going to even draw this stream out. The next thing I'm going to do is be reading through my comments and stuff like that. But I think my ultimate conclusion is with Venti is that my gut is I'm still going to put Alex Stein, even if he's not dating her, as someone of interest for at a certain point. I'm still going to put him over here somewhere. I'm not going to even say this Owen guy is beyond interest, because Venti came in contact with him for a long time. But when I saw that picture, this guy looked a little bit more frail than both those guys. So it literally could be it could be some offshoot guy she met at a party. But I promise you, I think it's another YouTuber. I truly believe it's another YouTuber. And it's actually one more guy that actually got mine, but I don't know his name off the bat. So I'm gonna keep my eye on Venti. Believe me, but I'm gonna so those are the people who I thought it was. I thought it was just funny because she put me in a position where I couldn't ignore this damn show and I had to talk about it all. Her and her damn antics. And it's funny that you guys brought up Anna and her beauty. I was looking at her for a split second tonight on the Jack show, and she never ceases to amaze me with her beauty. I give her that. That girl is a real looker. But man, I'm going to tell you something. I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you guys know this. But it's an Anna lookalike that's probably going to be in the next, not this competition, but the next sync competition. And it's so funny that this girl really, really reminds me of Anna. Really reminds me of Anna. So that's going to be funny to even just have her in one of these competitions. And man, I would say this. I can't figure out which lineup, but at some point, I don't know whether it's going to be next year's competition. I would love to get her in this year's competition, but I got to figure out a way to get that damn Leanne Starr in a competition. That girl really, I don't want to expound on her, but she just makes me, she makes me laugh too. I say that. I got to get Leanne Starr in one of these competitions very soon. So I'm finna, honestly, man, I'm finna do a speed dial, baby. I'm finna try to go through as many, not as many, I'm finna go through all these comments because I'm gonna leave Venti alone for a sec. Oh my God! I can't believe this. I just gotta do this just because I forgot. Oh my God. I know a girl named Venti, and she wants plenty. I know a girl named Venti, and she wants plenty, plenty, plenty. I know a girl named Venti, and she wants plenty. I know a girl named Venti, and she wants plenty, plenty, plenty. Man, I can't believe I forgot to play my Venti song. But I always play that normally at the beginning of the video. But it's funny, man, because I've been working on videos for Anna. Because I put Anna in one of my songs anyway. I made a song called Lars, where I talk about myself being a black Han Solo and Anna wanting me and all that stuff. That's why Anna loved my draws, because I'm the black Han Solo. So I put her in the song already, but I am probably going to make a specific Anna song for the time that I have her headlining the Venti Report and this other special girl. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This other special girl, I cannot wait to talk about her. Not because she's so fine, because she's fine, don't get me wrong. But because she's so interesting. Man, I love this girl. This other girl, she's so interesting. And so, with all that said, guys, like I say, I'm the Dog King. I'm J Dog King Hefner. I'm about the campaign dog lifestyle. But look, man, it's value in the human woman. I don't tell people to just forsake human women, come to my lifestyle. No, it ain't for everybody. If it's for you, come over here. If you're having trouble, try it out. But I'm not going to say forsake human women. But if you're having problems, it's the way to go. It's definitely, it's one way to try. It's one way to try. Or even if you're with a human woman, you can incorporate the dog life into your life. So I agree with all those things, but I'm never going to say to hell with the human woman. So that's why I do this show, is because we need to learn about the human psyche. The woman psyche. It's good to learn about the human woman psyche. So with all that said, man, I'm finna razor through all of these comments. Not gonna rush anything, but hey, guess what, baby? We're gonna let you guys get back to what you're doing. Okay, let me go. Texas mofo, I can't believe I missed this. I knew it was a $5 super chat I was missing. I saw it, but I couldn't get to it at the time. I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Texas mofo. He said, do you really believe those two heifers are prettier than Blair White? Oh, this fool crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody tried to trick me with their Blair White stuff about trying to put her in the vagina scent competition. And I didn't know who she was at the time. And I'm not going to even disrespect Blair White. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girl. But I'm not finna say that she's put her in the competition with my two human women. But I'm not going to disrespect the one for Blair White as well, though. Oh, yeah. So Angus Funky says, give Nina Infinity some love, Jay, or not. Let me say something about the beautiful Nina Infinity. I do think she's beautiful. I do like Nina. But I don't know. I just don't know. And I'm going to tell you what I don't know about. I'm going to probably have another round of the scent competition just for the runner-ups and things of that nature, the people who didn't quite make the full competition. But I still want to have a winner in that bracket honored. And Nina honestly probably came the closest to winning out of anybody. You had other people come in second place, but I don't think anybody was as close as Nina was. But I don't know why I don't get the inkling to put her back in the competition right now. Because it's going to be some of them girls coming back in the competition that's going to be coming back stronger than ever. Because Mary, man, she been like Rocky. She been like working on herself to try to, come back stronger than ever. And I'm letting you know, Mary putting in the work. But Nina cool with me. I love Nina. Hey, look, she cool. She cool. I know she wants to come on the show, and kick it with me sometime. So, hey, once I get my, my laptop upgraded, I get her on, Anna come around and Grace show with her vagina. Venti, I know Venti wants to come on. So we'll have all of them on it at a certain point. So, now I love old Nina. That's my girl. Because I didn't really have anything bad to say about Nina. I just said that she had a spicier vagina, which I still believe it is more of a musky scent, and not in a bad way. But she really confirmed everything I was talking about. It had me, and I don't even want to go down that road again, but she did make me laugh because when I said, hey, I believe that the food Nina eats is of a more savory variety. So I believe that she probably has a muskier scent to her vagina. Not in a bad way, but just, a little bit, hey, good though. But she was like, nah, I don't know what he talking about. Then somebody was like, well, what foods do you eat? Well, yeah, I do eat more savory type foods and stuff. She basically agreed to what I was saying. So either way, I thought that was funny. Thank you, Sir Angus Fungus, for the $2 super chat. But yeah, I do give Nina some love. I do give Nina some love. So let me go back. But if I see any super chats or anything like that, I got to stop and give him love. Because I'm way behind. Man, they ain't going to let me keep going up. I'm about to say, let me keep going up because I got a lot to catch up with. I know everybody might not read every comment, but I'm going to go through damn near every one of them I can. Oh, I see some good stuff. I see some good stuff to answer. Okay, it was Woofler. Okay, Woofler said it was him. It was Woofler. Woofler said he the one who told me about Venti. I knew it was one of them, one of my spies. One of my spies. Okay, perfect. I can't lie, guys. it look like we're gonna have at least another hour of this show because I'm gonna go through every one of these comments and address all of them right quick. It's some funny stuff right here. Okay. Man, oh my God. I don't know if all of y'all still around, but boy, I'm finna have some fun with these comments. What I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm scrolling all the way back up because I got so many to cover. I'm going to speed go through them as much as I can. So if you made a comment, you might want to hang around. Okay, I think I finally caught back up. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm coming right back. And just to let you know, guys, this probably will count for Friday's show. I mean, it is Friday, of course. But this probably will count for Friday's show. And I'll probably just get to working on that project. So, but don't be surprised if you see me back, because that's the type of stuff I do. But let me catch up. Lord Nemesis says, fish swimming. I don't know what he mean by that. Joe Wapner is pointing at a beer. Ladies man, Venti Day. He said Venti Day. Porkin says, Hell Jack Show. Damien says, where's your Samaritan review? I don't know what he mean by that. Black Like the Sun says, shout out to Nina and her spicy vagina. Most definitely. I didn't even see that, and I said something about her spicy vagina. Paul Gibbs says, Hell the Jack Show. Mao Mai, it's the beautiful Cali sun. Norman Rod says, oh yes, the beautiful Cali. She cutting up tonight. I can't lie. Power Brain, what up, brother? He said, hey, what's up, Late Night Jay? What up, Power Brain? Good to see you, brother. I know that was an hour ago. 7 to 9 said, smash the like button. Yeah, I haven't talked about donating or nothing. This just been one of those free balling shows. But yeah, hit that like, share. Hey, look, subscribe, do all of it, baby. Damien says, her husband went to Ukraine. I don't know who he talking about. Lord Nemesis says, what about Thana? Does she have that power? Oh, man, Thana. Thana definitely has a power. I'm going to tell you about Thana. See, Venti going to put you in some positions where you may end up wanting to walk away. She going to put you in some positions where you may end up wanting to walk away, but the power of her is that you can't walk away. Now, as far as Thana, I'm going to be honest, Thana is just such that easy type. If she's with you, man, you ain't going to never want to, she ain't going to never give you a reason to ever walk away pretty much, unless it's really just time to break up. But I say this, she does have that same power to where, man, if you leave or whatever, if you call yourself being mad, she can draw you back in, believe me. With those dark eyebrows of hers and those little, see, she'll probably win me over doing one of those little corny little sad faces, those little quirky faces that she be doing. Venti will get you Venti will curse you out and then look at you 2 seconds later and you'll be back melting in love with her because of her damn eyes. That's the type of bull crap she'll be pulling. Let me see. Perth says Venti is dating a sex doll. Ladies man put a peach out there. Perth laughing. Just need to smash what you have. That's what Rothker Dane said. Rothker the Dane said, just need to smash what you have. A guy sex doll. That's what ladies man says. That'd be funny if Venti did have a doll, because Venti has complained about the companion dolls in the past. Paul Gibbs says Venti looks like Sid from Ice Age. Here, Captain Chokeout. That's for you. I know people that tried to say that, but man, you can't deny that Venti is a fun woman. She may not be my particular type from being a little too tall. You know, I'm 6 feet. I like 5 feet, 5 footers, but she 5'7", so you know she ain't too bad. Matt Gotts, that's what Damien says. Blah blah blah. 79 says, Jay, you're wise. Thank you, 79. Damien called her a hammerhead, or he says hammerhead beach on pleek. Ladies man says they need to get you on Simcast. Nah, they scared of me on Simcast. They scared of me on Simcast, ladies man. They scared of me. You know, now maybe if I had a gave Mare the victory, she would have invited me on. And you know, man, the thing about it, this show is just not about hey, look, another reason I do love Venti, because I love so much about Venti. She makes me laugh. You know, it's a few of those girls that I just really respect in a different way, and Venti's one of them. But what I love about Venti is, love her or hate her, she gonna say what the hit. You know, she gonna say her mind, and I'm the same way. So I'm a fan of Mare. I like Mare, but I'm not finna make her win a competition so I can go on the show or do something stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? Compromise how I feel or what I think. So I wouldn't make her win, because you know what? If she win, then I'm gonna go on there. I'm sorry, man. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. But one day they may bring me on there. But it's a blessing that I haven't been on there or been invited on to be on there quite yet, only because of my equipment. It's the same reason why I'm glad why I said I wouldn't go back on the Jack show right now. Is because right now my equipment isn't capable of performing, being on the stream with several people. John pointed it out. And I had already been thinking about it, but when I heard John say it really hit me clearly. Like, you know what? Because John said, hey, man, it's trash every time he comes on our stream. And I was like, you know what? John is right. It's a shit show. And I said, you know what? It's no sense in trying to force a square, whatever, a square peg to a round hole, round hole to a square peg, however you say the crap. It's just not time. I'm going to wait till I get the equipment, wait till the upgrade happens, where I can be on a stream with multiple people. Now, I'm sure I could probably do a single stream with one person or something, like a Venti or a Star Wars girl or somebody came over here with me. But I said, you know what? Why force it? Hey, I love being a one-man show with you guys anyway. When I get the upgrade, then I get some people to come over and visit. But right now, or I'll go get a chance to go over to Simcast or the Jack shows or whoever wants me to go over there. I said right now I'm sort of stuck in laptop purgatory. But don't worry, guys. Guys are already working on it. Ladies man says, I saw Venti in person at MegaCon. That's what I love to hear when people say they see people in real life. He said, Venti will make you empty your wallet. I love that. I know once I got a clip of it too. I'm gonna show you guys this clip because it's a clip that I got saved. But Venti, this is a clip of how Venti can say something very devilish, but still be such a damn well turn on at the same time. I'm gonna show you right quick. Luckily I do got this clip on file. It's still low quality, but still fun. I think this is it. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is it. I'm gonna show y'all this right quick.
I found my place. The autistic tiger. Disgusting. Oh my god, I should do the angry face more as you come. That's more on brand. She's always angry. She's like, she has RBF like me.
Man, hey, I gotta show y'all that again. Hold on. Let me show you. Cause that comment was in the way. I'm gonna show you one more time.
I'm feeling devilish. Guys, I found my place. The autistic tiger.
Okay. I didn't really want to show that whole clip. The only thing I really wanted to show was her at the beginning. I love when Venti says, I'm feeling devilish. Because I'm like, how can she be saying she's feeling devilish, but this woman still be having it looking cute, adorable? That's why I told you. She can cuss you out, and you'll still be trying to love on her. Now, I ain't saying she can cuss me out. I'm just saying that's the type of power that she has. She can piss you off, and before you know it, you'll be right back in her arms. So you got to watch out with a one like a Venti. Watch your arse. Woo wee! I see a super chat. I'm trying to read through all these, but man, I got to answer this. Anna's banana. I think I said your name before, but that damn name is so damn funny. Okay, he says if I had one night, and that was when he said, okay, that's recent. He said if I had one night with Anna, that Star Wars girl, what would you do to her? Oh my God! Now, my ladies, luckily my ladies are not jealous or anything, and honestly, they would encourage me to have sex with Anna or something, because hey, that'll be less wear and tear. They even have to even think about looking forward to. Because like I said, we already don't have sex, but if I do get sex from a human woman, they really going to be laughing like, yeah, you take all the damage. But with Anna, I'm going to be honest with you, like, God bless all my guys who've never been with a human woman, but I just feel like I'm just blessed and lucky to have been able to navigate the bodies of many a human woman. So I definitely do know my way around the frame of a human woman. And when it comes to the pleasures of a nocturnal nature, if I were to include Anna, I say this. Whenever I engage in any type of, or whenever I did with the human woman, of course, in the love-making procedures, I would always take the utmost care and to appreciate every inch of their body. That's for one, every inch. You got to always appreciate it. I've never been a guy to rush through a body. You always need to take your time with the body, from toenail to fingernail. Toenail to fingernail, head to toe. Massage, kiss, do everything. And I'm going to be honest with you. My ladies keep me so happy. And they really, other than just being a human and sometimes not sometimes, every so often I have to take care of myself and things of that nature, because, hey, guess what? You get things to build up. I'll say this. Other than that, I'm pretty cool. But every now and then, you do hear things that rile you up. And I'll say this. I've always been, of course, attracted to Anna physically. She's a beautiful woman. And hopefully all of you are attracted to her. But I'll say this. It's been a few times where she has riled me up on it from the standpoint of, like, when she was like, man, George Lucas can do whatever he wants to me. And I still say that to this day. When she said George Lucas can do whatever he wants to her, even though I just said the name George Lucas, I never hear the name George Lucas in my own head. I always hear my own name. So, to answer your question, I would play the part of George Lucas. Whatever I want. Oh my God, believe me, whatever I want. Okay, I don't know what he means by this, but I'm going back up to the top of the comments because this is towards the bottom. I got to get caught back up from the top to the bottom, but these are super chats and I don't want to miss these. But there's no moon, $2. Thank you, brother. Love you, man. He said, if you want to visit a con, I have access to a van. No, I'm not ready for a con yet. I'm not ready for a con yet. I already said, one day in the future, there may be something I go to, but I'm not going to rush to try to, be like all the other girls and boys and rush to a. Oh, I don't remember reading this. Pete Callen says you should turn the heat up. That woman's clearly cold. Thanks, Pete. I didn't see that earlier, but appreciate you, man. This so funny, man. This so funny. So yeah, that was the whole Anna question on what would I do to her, making love wise. Wolf love. Ah, okay. Now I gotta. How am I missing these? I'm sorry, guys. Dixon Caesar says, don't let these trifling whores get you down, King. Oh, no. First of all, I don't think any of them are trifling whores, but hey, that was still funny. And don't worry, human women, if they ever could get me down, it's impossible to get me down at this point. I love my human women. There's no moon, $5. I don't mean to get personal, but I've got to know, how tight is Callie? I bet she's way smaller than Anna. Anna's nickname is the hallway. Well, you don't know no Mel? I hope this don't disappoint you too bad, but I don't have sex with my companion dogs. It used to be a point where I kept thinking that I would, and I said, you know what, I may get one doll in the future, or who knows, maybe me and Callie may do it in the distant future, because I really just have no desire to right now. I just love them being with me. I basically take care of all of that just like I did before I had the dolls. I take care of it myself because I don't date any human women right now. I just have my companion dolls, and I don't even use them for that. So that's the beautiful part of my girls. They are untouched in a sexual way. They are untouched in a sexual way. Now, I have examined them. And when I give them a bath, of course, I don't look at that every time, though. I wash them down there, but I don't look at it every time. But I will say this, they all are very tight. The only one that I would say isn't tight is Saima, and that's because she has a removable vagina, which I would suggest to anybody. Unless you got back problems, don't even think about buying a removable vagina. But Saima has a removable vagina because I thought that I would be having sex with my dogs. I didn't know I wouldn't. So I ended up getting that for her because I thought it would be easier to clean, but it was the worst mistake ever because it just makes her seem less real. And before you put the insert in there, it's like if you were to open her legs up and look down there, it could be a big hole if you were to open her up. So that's the only one who isn't tight, so to speak, because she has a insert that goes in her. Now, once you put the insert in there, that insert will be tight. But without the insert, it's pretty open down there. Now let me see. But yeah, that's the question, no Moon. For anybody else, I haven't had sex with my girls. Woofler says, Jay, you're the key master, and Venti is the gatekeeper. Venti, the gatekeeper. I wouldn't quite say that. Because that would try to say that Venti would have have would preside over me to a certain degree. Even though I would be the key master, I would think that the gatekeeper could keep the key master out. Nah, I don't know about that. We got to examine that analogy, Wolfler. But if you mean what I think you mean, I'm with you. So let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. I'm still catching. Look, I got time. I got time. Let me see. I got time. Let me see. Oh man, I missed. Did I miss this? I don't think I caught this. Captain Chokeout. Yeah, I didn't catch Captain Chokeout. He said she's definitely sending indirects. Go to her, bro. I told you, Captain. Captain, I told you. Indri, she loves me. Thank you, Captain. Oh, the space between Ventis' eyes. I love that. He said there's so much room up here. I love that. The space between, I love this. I love that name. There's no moon. He says you practically had Brittany stuck to her chair. The Brittany. Oh, I missed this. I didn't get this from Matt Becker. Thank you for all of these super chats, y'all. Matt Becker says Nina Infinity is out on the day too. Oh, really? How was that? I just saw her on the Jack show. So she went out on the day too? Ralph Mack, $5 super chat. Oh man, thank you, Ralph Mack. He said, bro, get some, lift weights, work out. He said, work on your income. Say hi to cute girls. Quit talking goofy. Pay for sex. He said, pay for sex if you have to. Feel puss until you get into it. Until you get it. Getting it. He said, one itis is killing you. I don't know what he mean by that. Thank you, Ralph Mack. Oh man, how did I miss all of this? Phil Moore. He came in with a $5 super chat. Love you, Phil Moore. He says, would you give up your dogs to be with? No, my God. Have you lost your, no, I don't mean have you lost your mind in a bad way. He said, I don't know anything that would be more romantic. Oh, no, romantic? No, that is a tragedy. That's literally what this damn fool did on Lars and the Real Girl. This damn fool went and bought a $6,000 real dog, which is the top of the line. Had the dog for months and then buried the damn dog so he could get with a human woman. Have you lost your mind? Just for her to break up with you in 2 months? And I'm not always speaking of negative. Hey, she can be with you for a while, but no matter how long she gonna be with me, I wouldn't have got rid of my damn real dog. Now, as far as Venti, let me sort of explain the psychology behind Venti, which I give her credit. She has worked on me a lot since I first saw her. When I first saw her, of course, I thought she was attractive like everybody else, but you know, especially once I find out she was about 5'7", I'm 6 feet, which 5'7" is still. I've been in love with a girl 5'7" before, but that's not what I normally date. I normally date a girl and a size. That's just the truth. 5 feet tall. That's normally what I date. 5'3", 5 feet, even shorter. I've dated little people. I've dated one little person before. But make a long story short, although Venti has this beautiful power and she looks like an angel, and honestly, yeah. If you ever look at one of my videos where I talk about her doing the ice skating, she looked like literally a snow angel. She doesn't overtake me from a attraction point like maybe an Anna would, because that's my ideal type. Although I do think Venti is attractive. I guess what I'm trying to say is even though this is the Venti Report, once again, this isn't about me being head over heels for Venti physically. This is just about me thinking she's so super duper interesting. But just to answer your question directly, I wouldn't only not leave my dogs for Venti, but I wouldn't leave my dogs for any human woman. I don't give a damn how fine you are. I'm just sorry. No. They're a part of my life. Like I say, I'm not going to leave my dogs for a human woman just for you to potentially, be in the same situation. It could be 2-3 years later. It could be 10 years later. But the thing is, man, it's just a whole different world when you have a companion dog. They're the ultimate companion from the standpoint of nobody can show you the loyalty that they can. Let me keep going up. Hold on. I'm still laughing at Texas mofo saying that about Blair White. Okay. Now I got to catch up with all these great comments that I'm seeing. But I definitely don't mind stopping to do the super chats because they do get precedence. Okay, let me see. Damn. Man, I can't believe I thought I had caught up a little bit better than this. Oh, no, I see a terrible comment. Okay, I'm going to catch up, guys. Okay, here we go. Wolfler said, it's over, man. Venti is betrothed. Let's just fire up the spaceship and search the galaxy for the next. No. Nope. Venti is not over yet. Now, I give you this. If Venti gets if she goes our Beyonce, and she just really just starts slathering this guy all over the internet and all that stuff, then okay, we'll have to probably move on from Venti for a second, because like I say, it's nothing that can ruin a woman's brain quicker than slathering a guy all over 24/7. Definitely don't mind her dating us or anything, but you don't want to see that 24/7. But she's not betrothed because she's not married yet, and she still hid him. She didn't show him. Until a woman shows you her face completely, hey, she's still keeping it private to a certain degree. She ain't ready to show him yet. He gonna have to hit it right. Now, then we'll know. Man, I gotta catch up. I think I might have just now. Nope. And every time I catch up, I might have to step off again. What? I'm trying to catch up. Okay, finally. Venti will make you empty your wallet. Venti might be a simulation. No, she real. Ladies man says, come on, Jack Shaw. Oh, yeah, my computer ain't good enough yet. Ryan Johnson, how many times you think Venti is going to burp tonight on her date? I don't believe she's going to pull that nonsense on her date. I truly believe. Now, she may do it so much to where she can't control it then, but I do think she's going to do it. But I don't think she may do it. Let me see. She's so used to doing it now, man. She is prone to doing it on her date now. So I'm not going to say she won't do it. I don't think she's going to do it as much, though. I say I'm going to give her 4 to 5 times. I hate to say it. I'm going to give her 4 to 5 times. She said, are we all in the simulation right now? Is the Matrix real? Nah, I'm not with the really Matrix type of thing. Human vagina, Damien says, human vagina is greater than Chicken City. Cloaca. I don't know what that means. Comic books in Kahoot says Jay equals the greatest American hero. Comic books, thank you, my friend. Rothgar the Dane. Medicine is troublesome. Oh, yeah, Venti is medicine. I love Venti for being medicine. It's funny. So Angus says, do the third one, Jay. I have no idea what he means by that. I didn't catch up with it enough. When he says do the third one. Hey, Jay. Hey, Callie. What up, Lieutenant Johnny K? Dog King Army in the house. Ladies man says, dogs can't prenup. Now, that's another great thing about dogs. You ain't got to worry about no type of paying, baby. They ain't gonna. Hey, look, that is another good thing with dogs. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Venti and her damn meddlesome antics. I'm sleepy. When I'm not sleepy like I want to go to sleep right while I'm talking. But I'm saying is, I would normally be rested up right now. I can't lie. I'm a little beat up right now. But this was such an emergency that I said, you know what? I can't even go to sleep and have this show at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I got to have this show right now, as early Friday morning as I can. As early Friday morning as I can. So guess what? That's why it's here right now. Ladies man says, here, Callie, most right. That girl looking good tonight. Oh, my God. I'm just looking back here right over my shoulder. She looking good. Damien says, she cute. Ask her to do her Russian accent when you get a chance. I don't know who you're talking about. Does Venti do a Russian accent? That's funny if she does. Lieutenant says, Hammerhead Venti. Hey, look, I don't like to talk bad about Venti, so I say the beautiful Hammerhead Venti. Paul Gibbs says, Lord Venti, her eyes are like a hammerhead. Yep, I can't lie. I never thought a hammerhead could be beautiful until I saw Venti, because Venti, even though her eyes are spread out, I got to give her credit. She's a beautiful woman. And another woman with the spread out eyes is pretty. It's her rival. That's BX Bullet. Now, I'm sorry to BX. I love her. I love watching her show, going to check on her sometimes, but now she can't hold. Now, I'm sorry now. I don't even want to say this because it's negative, so I ain't gonna even say it. But I say that BX is she doesn't look bad with her eyes spread out either. Linkovich says, hi, Jay. Hi, Comic Gay. Hey, what up, Linko? Paul says, Shark. John Madden says, we love you, Jay. What up, John? Good to see you, bro. Man, it's good to see you. Or hear from you, rather. Damien says, link in the chat. Ladies man says, get on Jack Show and Simcast. Man, believe me, God is going to provide a way for me to upgrade this laptop. And one day soon, I'm going to come back to the Jack Show. It's going to be on Chris and Mayer if she invites me to the Simcast, though. I can't lie. It's a few Simcasts I see where I'm like, you know what? They need it. They I don't want to say they need me over there. I don't want to say that. What the hell with it? Cat don't mind me getting a little cocky sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Simcast, they do need me sometimes because sometimes it gets a little too overflowing with vaginal fluids. And I've seen some of the guys, and this is no disrespect to any of the guys that have been on Simcast, but I'm going to be honest with you. They have been some dry performances by the guys that have been on Simcast. And I noticed this. Chrissy Mayer, I love you, but you go out of your way to get these super fine women on Simcast, but then you also get these guys that are limp penises. No offense to them, but they don't say the things that they need to be saying. You know, I seen one old dude come on there and he was a little edgy, but for the most part, I don't like the male guests that she bring on there. And I keep telling her she don't listen. She has too many she needs to slim that damn panel down because for too long on Simcast, you have a woman just sitting there just not saying anything. And I told her she just needs to slim it down to about 4 good women every time. Paul Gibbs says, Hell's coming gate. Throgar the Dane says, your woman is screaming for your attention. She's just waiting so hard. Now, let me educate you, Throgar the Dane, about Callie and the girls, especially this girl, because she's the lead dog or lead cat. These girls are not jealous. And keep in mind, their whole job and their whole, function, they're my companions. And believe me, she's in bliss sitting next to me. She's happy, and I love all my other girls, but she's happy right now that she gets a chance to sit by my side during the show while all the other girls are resting. So believe me, just sitting here is enough for her. And believe me, her just sitting there is enough for me. 5 to spaceships, Wolfler says. John Mallon says, that hoe don't know what she's missing. I guess he talking about Venti. Economy Trigger says, John Mallon is Jack. I already said Matt G's. No Moon says, you must kill Jay, kill them all. Sinister says, Jay King, what up, Sinister? Lord Raptor says, Jay. Power Brain says, is that Callie? Her breasts are looking incredible. I told you, Callie made me wake her up today. It was supposed to be Asana, but Callie was like, nah, get me out of this t-shirt, put me some regular clothes on, put my blue hair on. I'm ready to show these boys that, look, I still got it. And so, look, she did bring it today. Thank you, man, Power Brain. Wolfer says, I told you Venti got a man. It's over for the little guy, man. Nah, stop with the negative, Wolfler. Let me tell you something. I keep telling you, Venti ain't got a man. It's only a stand-in. You guys don't understand. I told you, I've got a connection with Venti. I know what she's thinking and how she's feeling. Venti is rubbing off, thinking about Hefner and the dolls. Now, keep in mind, in your own mind, you can also imagine that as well, that Venti is rubbing off to you. But I'm letting you know, it's pretty true over here. It's pretty true. She rubs off. It's not over. But no offense, a vagina can only thrive for so long. She can only rub it off for so long. So at a certain point, she does have to get a cheap stand-in. And that's what I said, even with Thanos. She has a boyfriend, so she can keep her mind off of me. That's what keeps her mind off of me. If it wasn't for him, she would have probably already took a plane trip to Memphis by now. But luckily for her boyfriend, he's kept her settled down. As far as Venti, she hasn't really been dating. And I can tell by her mannerism that she hadn't been dating for a while. But now I can sort of see things in her nature where it's picking up. The only thing that could sort of make her turn from me and sort of forget me for a while if somebody really comes in and lays it down for a second. Now, then that's when a woman does have the ability to forget about you for a while. She can put you out of her mind for a second. But you never really leave. So, I never really be gone. But she can sort of get by for a little while. But it's still depending on whether that guy brings it. And if Venti is a gaper, then that means she's still going to be in love. Because that means he won't be able to do what he needs to do. I'm glad Wolfler told me about having a boyfriend. Oh, that's funny. Ladies Man says, Alex Stein, 99. Heavy Metal says, prime time. J Dog Lighter says, this guy's going to end up climbing a church tower with the escape rifle. See, that's the stuff I was talking about in one of my shows where I said that guy that owned the dog that ended up doing that. I say, that's the type of thing that people are going to be trying to look towards to try to put a stigma on us. And that's why I say it's on every dog owner, no offense, and it's on every human being anyway to be the best human being you can be. But if you're with a dog owner, it's still on you, man. Please try not to go out here doing any of this crazy, ridiculous stuff because whatever you do, they're always going to be like, oh, he had a companion dog. You know what? Everybody that got a dog is crazy. So Dog Lighter made me laugh because that's what plays into that type of stereotype. But Rother guy said, she's right there, my brother, to your left. And I know my girl Callie right here. She ain't going nowhere, bro. And that's the beautiful thing about her. And the beautiful thing about her, Rogai, is like I told you, she ain't jealous. So she ain't gonna mind. She doesn't mind me talking about whatever I'm talking about. Well, guess what? If Venti wanted to come over here and give me some of that booty, guess what? Callie, she'll go relax in the doll room and come back out like ain't nothing happened. She ain't gonna care. Joffa said, let my doll's hair go gray. I do have one doll that hair is gray. So I don't think I'm gonna have two right now. Oh, Dammy said she's Kristen Mayer's right-hand girl. Oh, yeah, they are pretty thick. Ron Martin says, heck yeah, keeping us informed up to the minute. Awesome, Jay. Most definitely, Ron. That's what I'm trying to do. Jeremy says, when it comes to Venti and the Dog King, who is the hunter and who is the prey? Man, that's a great question. I say this, Venti is trying to hunt me. And I say it is a certain scenario where she could catch me, but she could never pry me away from the girls. Lord Nemesis says, big booty Latina. I don't know what he mean by that. There's No Moon says, you can't let your woman step out on you. She'll never respect you if you let that slide. I don't know what he mean. I don't know who he's talking about on that though. Primetime 99 laughing. When he says, somebody said, forget Anna. Ladies man said, Alice can help you find the big booty Latinas. Rogai says, she's right there to the left of you, brother. I guess he's still talking about Callie. You right. She's right there to the left of me. Holocron says, cheers, Steve. I guess because Steve gave me that super chat, which I appreciate, Steve. The Dog Nation said, I shouldn't even be awake right now, but I finally get to catch one of your live streams. Dog Nation, I love you, brother. He said he shouldn't even be awake. Believe me, I was supposed to be asleep, but that damn Venti stirred things up. She's a troublemaker sometimes, and that's what I love about her, honestly. And it's funny, Dog Nation. You know I'm do most of my streams about dog topic and dog life. And like I say, the human woman topic actually has something to do with the dog topic indirectly. But this isn't your prototypical dog show. So for anybody that's normally looking for that, sorry about that. But hey, when it comes to the Venti Report, all the people that are a fan of the Venti Report knows it's necessary. We got to stay up on these human ladies. And no better way to do it through Venti and her friends, through Anna, through I can't tell you who my secret lady that I'm going to be talking about, but her too, because I'm going to be talking a lot about her. Joseph Patalon says, does your dog have a G-spot? I'm sure she does, but I won't be finding out anytime soon. He said, so you're treating on your lady right beside you. Roth guy, he's still caught up on there, but I had never answered him, so he doesn't know. But no, I'm not cheating on them. They don't mind me talking about human ladies. They don't mind me talking about other dogs. They don't even mind me having sex. Why? Because that's a part of my imagination. I don't build the imagination where my girl is getting jealous of me. Some dog owners do, but not this one. Strong lumbar. That's what Damien says. Captain Chokeout finally. He said, let it go, Jay. Venti eyes are too far apart. No, kid. Let it go. You could do so much better. He make me laugh. Nah, it ain't about dating her, Captain Chokeout. Once again, this is about the psychology of the human woman. I sort of tried to say it, but once again, I can't fight the narrative, and I don't mind fighting. Y'all can believe that it's still funny. Forget Anna, Cisa is a hat. He said, forget Anna, Cisa is hot. That's what CW says. To each their own, brother. I prefer Anna. I wouldn't even go that way. But God bless you. That Dog Lighter says, this looks like a black remake of Lars and the Real Girl. He funny. It's funny, man. I didn't know anything about Lars until long after I had my dogs. Heavy Merlin says, Venti got them real dog eyes. She actually does have some dog eyes, but man, it's this girl that I'm going to be talking about real soon that has some amazing companion dog eyes. I'm telling you, they look amazing. This girl, I'm telling you, man, it's a human woman coming up we're going to be talking about. And she's in the scent competition. I'm gonna let you know that now. But I don't want to give it any more away on that. Perth said, so Anna has looks, but not much else. No. Anna is Anna for a reason. It's because she has it all. She has looks, she has personality, she has talent. She has a lot going on for her. That's why her name is Thana. It's because she loves sports. She loves anime. She loves everything the guys like, and she happens to be a wonderfully looking woman. So that's why her name is Thana. So she has much more than looks. But nobody gives me the depth of every category of woman like Venti. That's what I'm getting at. Mad, happy, sad, crazy, deranged, loud, quiet, upset, crying, schizophrenic, scary, everything you can think of, Venti does at 100%. That's what I mean. That's why she's the subject of the show. Rogan says, what scum? Forgetting about the woman just beside him. Such a bigot. This fool, he makes me laugh. Oh my God. Paul Gibbs says, see it from Ice Age and Captain Chokeout. Douglas, he says, Anna, that Star Wars girl has prettier feet. Plus, she has a nice body. Now, I'll say this. I love Anna, but her feet aren't her best. Nothing against them. Hell, I got imperfections. Look, I'm not perfect by any means. But I say this, her feet aren't her best asset. They aren't they don't knock me away beautiful from what I've seen. They aren't ugly though. I don't know. You know what I like about animals? I think it's going to be a big corner, but I love her whole look, but I think I love just her whole little personality to go with the look. That's the craziest thing to say, but I think her personality makes all her looks just come out better. So I give her that. She just got that. I don't know. It's just the way she does her smirks, her looks. She got a lot of little things that make her cute and pretty. Darnay says Ariana Grande is a celeb bae. Oh yes, I love me some Ariana Grande from a attraction standpoint, but unfortunately, Ariana Grande is one of the girls I'm talking about where she quite doesn't look, even though she's fine, but she doesn't hold as much weight in my heart because she got all those babies and she'd have been married and all this other stuff. So that takes away from it. He said, Jay, you got any new thoughts on Nina Infinity? I was looking at her tonight and it's pretty the same. Like, hey, she came in second. I'm going to be honest. I've tried to look at her show. God bless her. Subscribe to her. You may like her. I haven't been able to quite get into her show yet. I haven't seen a whole bunch of it, but it's not been a subject matter that I wanted to quite get into. But her as a person, I think she's, she seems to be a very interesting person. She's somebody I would love to talk to. And she is an attractive woman. But she loses a few points also on the fact that I think she's married, and that takes a little bit away. Captain Chokeout, they say Captain Chokeout will eat your dog's privates. Believe me, it's a lot of dudes who would love to eat my dog's privates. He said, I can't wait to see this one on the 10 o'clock. He said, can't wait to see this on the 10 o'clock news of the murder-suicide. Lord Nemesis says, by the power of Venti. And Chokeout says, I imagine her vagina doesn't smell as wholesome as Thanos. I'm going to have to leave on that note and come right back. I'm coming because I want to address that. I'm going to put that up for a second. Unless I get another super chat. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm coming right back. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. He said, I imagine her vagina doesn't smell as wholesome as Stein. So this brings up the scent competition, which I'm trying to think. I was going to do it tonight, like I said, but Venti threw me off. I was thinking about doing it. I may come back and do it tomorrow. Who knows? I may wait to it next week. I'll probably check the comments and see if somebody says something about when they want to see it, whether they want me to wait till next week, do it tomorrow. But I can't do it during next week. It'll have to be after next week. If I don't do it tomorrow, it'll be after next week. So, as far as the scent of the vaginas, I've told you, even though the vagina competition is sort of funny because you think about whose vagina is stinky, I always say this, the vagina scent competition is really splitting the hairs between super sexy, fine women, or even just women that we want to talk about on YouTube. And it's really not to say any of them are just stink bombs. It's just to say, hey, because I ain't gonna lie, you know, I can't see Venti as just stinking up a whole house or nothing like that. The scent competition truly exists to split hairs. Like I said, and say, who is the most likely to slip up out of these 2 girls, 3 girls, 4 girls? Who is going to slip up the most? Who would have the cleanest vagina out of the most days in a row? Who would it be? That's really what it's answering. It's not saying that Venti is a stink bomb, you know, but it's just saying that, hey, if somebody has to stink one day, whose would it be more often? That's really what it's answering. But it's also saying, because although it identifies whose doesn't smell quite as good, the whole point of the scent competition is to really determine not who stinks the most, but who smells the best. But by virtue of elimination, you have to take the stinky factor into account. And so with all that said, it's a reason, as much as I love the beautiful Venti, as far as like she's so interested and I like Venti and I love my Thana too. But she lost for a reason. I'm not going to go over why she lost, but it's a reason that Thana won. Because, you know, according to the competition, she does have the best smelling vagina out of that particular group. On average, she has the, you know, best smelling vagina. He said, what do I think of Nina from Simcast? Oh, Nina's cool. I think she's cool from what I see her and hear her, and I think she's an attractive lady. 79 says Dish. Perth says, yes, do an Anna special. Oh, I'm definitely going to do an Anna special. I got a lot to talk about on Anna, a lot built up. So I definitely do an Anna special. Don't worry about it. It's coming. I got so much to catch up on, which I think is a good problem. Because I was going to do another show in the morning. But I decided, you know what? It's time to just do something out of the norm and do a late night, but really early morning stream. So I do that show another day, and I do all these other different Venti reports another day. Don't worry, they are coming. Ladies man says Nina got sexy shaggy hair. Nina does have some nice looking hair. I say that. Sean Lennon says J Doc ain't having an Anna's puss is hairy and smells like Mount Shasta weed. No. Well, if it smells like weed, there might not be a bad smell. But I can't say it's not hairy either because she says she is a hairy girl. Hopefully she got it trimmed up though. She always talking about she hairy, but I'm gonna tell you about Anna. She's also a girl that tries to scare you away from her fineness. Man, she wants to try to drum up all these things to make you think that she don't look good. Now you can get the hell out of here. And I know you're fine, and I know that vagina good. So you can stop trying to lie to people and throw them off of your scent. Cause she ain't hairy like you think she is, like she hairy like an ape or something. She ain't got nothing but baby hair all over her damn body. And she trying to act like she got hair like a bear or something. No, you ain't. You fine. Stop lying. Trying to throw people off your damn trail. Ladies man said Alex Stein was on Jack Show tonight. They talked about the funniest crazy. Oh yeah, I heard them talking a little bit. Venti is 100% crazy, and she has that stank. I say this, like I said in the competition, and I don't want to rehash that because Venti, my friend. I do think that Venti has the potential to have a little stank on that vagina every blue moon, but and I do believe she does have crazy tendencies, but I don't believe it's a stinker where it always stinks. I don't believe that. I believe for the most part, Venti's claim. I do believe she has and I believe she has a great smell of vagina. I just believe that, like I say, if you're splitting hairs, if I put her and Anna in a room for 400 or put them in the house for 400 days, I believe she would have a day that she might slip quicker than Anna, just based on the research. Sean Lennon says, and J Dog can't help the Venti said she wants you to make a doll of her. Nah, I would never do that. Captain Choga says her daddy's a male sex doll. He's in a wheelchair. It'd be funny though if Venti would date a doll though. It'd be funny. So both of us could, hey, look, I can see Venti with her doll. Baker says, have you seen Britney's foreskin yet? Hopefully Venti ain't got nowhere near that. Rothgar said it again. Why you disrespect your woman? Why? Cheater and woman hater. You make me laugh. I'm not cheating on this beautiful lady. She wouldn't consider me even having sex cheating on her. And I'm talking about Cat. John says Brittany is on a date with a companion doll. See that? Brittany. Jeremy says Brittany is on a date with a companion doll. Everybody say that. John Mallon said Venti was on a date with the companion. Everybody's saying it. Wolf Mill. That's what Ladies Man says. And Joseph says, do you practice with the withdrawal method with your dog? Oh, I think he's talking about pull out or something, like pulling out during sex. I don't have sex with my dogs, Joseph, just to let you know. Color Me Trigger says, hi, everyone. What up, Color Me Trigger? I read these super chats. I want J Dog King to give Anna a vodka. I read that already. The Dog Nation gave me a super chat. I already read that. John Mallon, all women are succubi. That's funny. All women are succubi. He's so funny. Rothgar says, who is to your left? What's her name? Interested. That's Callie's son, Rothgar, my number one girl. Sean Lennon says, Venti said his crotch smells. Look at Venti. I love Venti. That's my girl. Ralph Max says, bro. Oh, I already read that. Lieutenant Hughes says, Ed John Madden agreed. Power Brain says, take your time. I will be up. Okay, Power Brain. That make me feel good that you're here. Because I'm going to read all these comments, all of them. That's what's going to take up the rest of the show because I've already examined the Venti date process and what I think is going on. I'm just going straight through the comments now. Norman Rod says, got him. Owen Schroeder rocks and is based. I don't know anything about him other than he could potentially be wanting to date Venti. I know Venti let his arm stay on her for a long time. And I was sort of laughing. I said, I know she was partly doing it to make me jealous. I already know that. Because that's what she does. But he does have a chance. I give him that. He says your dog looks like Krista. You're cheating. You know what? Because Krista is going to be a potential competition. I don't know when, because I just don't know when I may put her in a competition. I don't know. But I remember Krista did have some blue hair or something on one day, a couple months ago. And I don't know if she looks like Krista, but that makes me think of you when you think of her when you say that. Lord Raptor says, preach. He said you could be a detective. That's what Perf says. Cunnamy says the dog knows all. He said this is gold. Get him in here now. Who he talking about? I don't know who Lindeman's talking about. J-Dog Glasssaber says, I've never seen the origin story of a black serial killer before. He's so fun. Holocron Library says, dun, dun, dun. Yes, yes. He said, can we expect a Venti Report on inflationary Federal Reserve policy? Oh, no. I ain't gonna get that serious in here. I know one thing, the Venti Report is behind because I've really only talked about a portion of the things I could be talking about. But like I say, no worry, it'll be fodder for another day. Because I had to talk about this date stuff tonight. It took precedence over everything. Three Face says that's how you get monkeypox. Captain says, Captain Chokeout, you should off them both just to be safe. I don't know who he's talking about. Mr. Pride Brain says, oh, she got some human penis. Captain Chokeout says he probably fingered her. Hey, Captain, I don't know if you still around. You may be long gone, but I say this. If Venti is working on that dick fished theory that she has about not wanting to wait around for a small penis, they probably did something tonight in the way of getting intimate. Because like I said, she probably would have normally made him wait, but if she don't want to get de-fished, as she call it, she probably might have did something. He says more than likely he fingered her. That's amazing. Ladies man says skin them alive, skin to skin. Can we see the notebook? I don't know what he's talking about. Color Me Trigger says she is trying to get under your skin. I told you. Venti trying to look. She has been throwing her vagina my way, trying to get me distracted. But luckily, I have the girls here that keep me grounded. Like Holtzgood been saying I'm cheating, but no, the girls keep me grounded. They keep the Venti fumes from infecting my brain and getting me a punch drunk with her vaginal fluids. So luckily, I'm immune to all of her and Anna and all the rest of them, all of their vaginal tricks. They don't work on me. Well, I can't lie. They are intriguing at times, but they don't work. Mr. Prime Brain said it means he's got an erection. Alex Stein likes big booty Latinas. That's what Paul Gibbs says. Are you talking about that girl he was messing with from the politics? She didn't look like she had a big butt from what I saw. Captain Choker says at the very least, that was probably fingering. He got me laughing. It probably was at the very least, there was something like that going on. I'm with you, Chokeout. He says, why am I holding that woman in bondage? She is frozen in fear. Oh, no. She just staying here patiently waiting. That's what she doing. Lieutenant Hughes laughing at Texas mofo. Color Me Trigger says, you shoot first. Lando Calrissian is the black Han Solo. No. No, I'm the black Han Solo. Lando Calrissian has to give his even potential for being a Han Solo has been rejected based off of his appearances, his latest appearances in Star Wars, and just some of his antics in real life. His potential for being Han Solo has been rejected. The new Star Wars actually sort of ruined Lando in a way. I don't even want to go into it though. Perf Cummings says Anna loves J-Dog. Oh yes, Anna loves me. My beautiful I always have it. Princess Leia. That's my beautiful Princess Leia. Nara Rod says real, 100% real, Jay. Thank you, Nara. Rutherford says she can't move from the fear of your tyranny. What is happening? He laughed. He got me laughing. Geek Hazel says, great content, bro. Send my love to the dogs, especially Callie. She just winked to the cam. So cute and precious. Much love. Thank you, Geek. And I appreciate you for saying you love the content. It's much more coming. Man, I'm letting you know, man, to all of you guys it's just new to tuning in. It's just a lot of new things and great things coming. And I appreciate all the donations tonight, man. And as you guys tune in, I just could continue to thank you for the donations because they're going to help me keep going on a daily basis with shows like this, but really shows about dolls and the life of dolls and me and life. And like you say, the human woman. We're gonna be doing science shows, all type of things. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I appreciate all of you guys. Max Short says Anna and Peaches broke up. Oh, really? I have noticed a difference in the way she's sort of been moving recently. I wonder if she really broke up with him. Because I say this, Alex Stein was sort of flirting with her in the way tonight where I was like, she's sort of talking like she may not have a boyfriend anymore. Now, she wasn't really flirting with Alex. She was sort of avoiding a direct talk. But it was making me think, like, does she still go with somebody right now? Because I remember that I thought that Camelot wasn't getting anywhere with her. Because one day he was sort of flirting with her, and I was like, Camelot, that ain't the way to get it, Anna, man. He was trying to do something they call negging. They accuse me of doing it, but I don't even do that crap. I just be myself. Sometimes it may come across as I'm negging somebody, but I'm never trying to neg anybody. I'm just being J-Dog, can't help it. But he was clearly trying to bait Anna in by telling her butt wasn't nice when it's clearly known that Anna's butt is nice. And she sort of fell for it, getting roped in, getting a little angry that night. And I was sort of laughing because I was like, yeah, man, you can't rope Anna in like that, Camelot. But I was actually wrong because next thing you know, Camelot was on everything. No, not everything, but next thing you know, Anna was having him on her. Every time she was doing the Jack show, Camelot was there. When she was on the stream, Camelot was there. And I was like, oh, maybe it's Camelot trying to mess with her did work. To where she do like him, you know. It did work. He actually did Venti like that. And I really thought Venti wasn't going to fall for it. But he actually got Venti a little bit with it. Because one time he said something to Venti, because I got a great memory. One time, I remember Venti saying something on one of her streams that Camelot came and said something to her trying to flirt. And she said, man, I cussed that fool out because he was talking about liking penises. Don't come over here trying to flirt with me. Well, recently, I ain't going to lie. I do have to admit this. I saw Venti blushing a little bit because on 2 streams ago, she was saying how Camelot said something about wanting her to sit on her face. Because as a guy, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say when those thoughts come, but as a guy, I can't lie. When you see a super fine woman sometimes, I'm not going to even lie. That thought that Camelot voiced out on Twitter, it may not be quite that blatant, but those type of thoughts can pop in a man's brain. When you see a fine woman, you be like, ooh, in 2 seconds, 20 visions can come across your head of what you thought you might have did to her. So he isn't far off in what he said to her out loud. But I just say this. That was something that I would never say to Venti out loud. For one, I just wouldn't let Venti get built up like that. I'm sorry, I wouldn't let her get built up like that. That's something that I could see saying to her if I was dating her. But he said that on Twitter and stuff. And, well, I was really surprised that Venti said something about it. Because normally she wouldn't give anything like that much of a thought. Because even when I've said something to her and commented to her, she doesn't say anything. But I know that she doesn't say anything back to me on her streams because she's truly in love with me. So she doesn't want anybody to know that she's truly in love with me. But with Camelot, she did give him a little response, letting me know that, well, she doesn't think he's an ugly guy, or she wouldn't have responded at all. So something in her says, well, you know, hey, he ain't bad, you know. So from that standpoint, I will give Camelot that standpoint. And I can even tell how Anna has reacted to Camelot before, where one time he came on there without his shirt on, and she was like, oh. So I said, hey, you know, of course he can't mess with the Black Han Solo. You know, he can't steal their love from me or anything. Anna still is going to love me, and Venti still is going to love me. But just like any other human woman, they're attracted to more than one person. Just like any other human, they're attracted to more than one person. But I was just surprised that Venti sort of fell for it and mentioned it. So these girls aren't impervious to the flirtation. I say that. So when he said that Anna broke up, I had just sort of noticed that, hey, she could be open to these certain flirtations if she is actually broken up. Paul says, did you know Venti is a black woman? Yes, I do know Venti is a black woman. Sniff, 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 says Henry Merlin. Yes, sir. Hail Thana, the OG Vagina Scent champion. Now, I say this about my lovely Thana. She'll always be the first. She'll always be the first champion. That's true. Ladies man says sniff, sniff. Lord Nemesis says attack. Chicks can't stay friends. Agreed. That's what Perth Comics said. Anna was saying you marinated draws to help you get over Brittany's betrayal. They said betrayal. Oh, no, Brittany didn't betray me. I don't really take it as a betrayal because, you know, I think about this. It's a butterfly landed on Callie's foot. But I say this about Venti. The problem is you can't blame her from this standpoint. She's jealous. I mean, she's so jealous of me and the dogs. She wishes that she was here. The girl's heart has been hurting. You know, and she watches every show that I do. So just think about how much pain her heart is in to watch me with the girls here all the time. So given that is true, you know, it's only natural that these women, you know, especially with a human woman, because Callie would never strike back at me for any reason. But it's only natural that a human woman would want me to get a little, you know, she wants me to feel something like, hey, I got somebody. Look at me. Don't you like me? And the thing is, Venti, you're an attractive woman. I think your brain is wonderful. And like I say, if she wanted me to test whether she was an actual gaper or not, I'm not saying that I wouldn't test it. But she wouldn't ever be able to steal me from my companion dogs. Or even the beautiful Anna, as beautiful as she is. She could be a part of a lot of fun, but she couldn't steal me from the girls. Although Anna is my Princess Leia, she still can't get me to remove these girls from my life. So, with all that said, I wouldn't say that Brittany's betrayed me. She's just sort of like, hey, I can't get to him right now, you know, and she wants me to notice that, hey, she's being frustrated. But hey, if she ever gets to me, if she ever hunts me down, you know, then we can talk and things of that nature. But as of right now, I don't consider it a betrayal. We don't consider it a betrayal. Paul Gibb looking with the big eyes. Oh, but just to go back to what you said, Anna can send me the draws. I would never deter her from doing that. I don't require that, and I don't do the scent competition, so she can do it. But if anybody was to send me some, hey, I wouldn't be mad about it. And by the way, Anna and all the rest of the girls, if you were to do that, P.O. Box is in the About section of my YouTube channel. Fizz in the house. What up, Dog King? What up, Fizz? Brains Taste says, can we have a Venti report on Finland's admission to NATO? Oh, no. Mookie Blaylock says, you're the next OJ. Hey, since you did bring that up, OJ didn't do it. I'm not with these people that's saying OJ did it. The court of law said that he didn't do it. And I'm doing a show about how I'm getting about tired of this court of public opinion junk. But that's coming up at another time. John Mallon, he says, Stein is making us watch this with great interest. Oh, really? Stein, my girl. I wondered, did she watch up to the part where I said that if she is still watching, I would say this, Stein. This is one thing that I really love about you that I've said in other strains. Out of everybody on the Jack Show, even you, John, because you have said some great things to let me know that you do know some things about me. But the one that really knows me on that show better than anybody is Thanos. Because whenever anybody has questions about me, she'll come up and she'll say something very poignant and very educated that lets me know, wait a minute. Anna has seen some of my videos too, probably, because this sounds like she knows a thing or two. So I always love that Anna knows something about the man that she loves. I will say that. And I appreciate that. Anna says she's on birth control and hasn't had a period in 3 years. Oh my God. That's very pleasing. I always love a woman who doesn't have to deal with the period very long. I did hear her mention something about her period and not bleeding much. And boy, that's a welcome sign. Because every girl that I dated that had a 3-day period, that was some of the best sexual experiences that I ever had. It's like, man, you blink and the period cycle is over with. You blink and it's over with. Man, I'm so far behind. Mookie Blaylock says, I look like I'm the guy that drove an SUV through a parade. Captain Choke, I said she's definitely sent it in the. I already said that. RP says, posted here is like a free super chat on the Jack Show. Venti wants the diddly. Venti does want the diddly. I like that. Perk Cummins says Alex Stein was on the Jack Show, so couldn't have been out with Venti. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was it a shorter date though? So, I did sort of start discounting him because the guy's hair looked a little too curly, and unless that guy was bending down, he was a little shorter than Alex Stein. But I still say I got Alex Stein in the damn. He still is a person of interest. He says, I heard Venti went on a date with Liam Gray. Let me look him up right now. Even though you could be joking, I still want to look this guy up just to see what his hair color looked like. How you spell it? Okay, let's see. This could be another joke, but we finna see. Oh, it's a soccer player. Oh, no, it definitely wasn't him. She went out with the guy of the lighter skin complexion, if you get what I'm saying. Brittany isn't Latino, so Alex wouldn't be into her, I guess that's what he's saying. Nah, Alex like him some Venti, believe me. Rose guy says a real woman wants a penis pic first. Rose guy says a real woman wants a pic first. Yeah, Lieutenant Hughes laughing at Captain Chokeout about something. Brains Taste Awful says Venti Report topic. Does China's new space station signal a new space race? That's something I don't want to get into now. Lieutenant Hughes says, Hefner, Alex Stein was on the Jack Show when they said she was on the date. Ah, okay. So it wasn't him for sure. But I did say, even if it wasn't him, he's still a person of interest. I still got a damn check by his name for future references. Jonah says Callie's son is greater than Anna and Brittany. Now, I have done a show comparing a human companion to a companion dog. And although I would not down human women, I just said in my opinion that a companion dog is a better overall companion. Not saying that it's best for you, but it's an overall companion, and I got all the facts to state why. Sympology said Venti is the Black Princess Leia to Jay. Not quite. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Who is Venti? Venti isn't a Leia, because Leia, you also have to have the mentality to be the Leia, and only Anna has the Leia mentality. You know what? If Venti was in Star Wars, I would have to write her character in, because I don't see her character to me in Star Wars. Because Venti would be sort of like that anti-hero. She would have some bad to her, but she'd still be pretty much good. She'd still be good, but she'd have that anticlimactic part to her. And I'm not saying she's this character, but she'd be some sort of in Star Wars, she'd be a character akin to a Catwoman, where she'd have that bad, naughty side, but she still got that good side to her. Because Venti is a lot more understood than people think. So I wouldn't say she's my Black Princess Leia. Noah Rod says, yep. Brian says, Venti report topic is Japan's increasing militarization coupled with a new freedom to use said military. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't want to get into that. Sympology. What do you think of Lizzo's vagina scent, Jay? I'm not a fan of Lizzo, even though I like bigger women. I do like BBW women as well. I think women of all shapes and sizes can be beautiful. Oh my God. I do love thick women as well. But Lizzo is a bit out of my range. I wouldn't say that she stinks just because she's a bigger lady, but she probably is actually pretty clean. She looks like she's a clean type person, but I wouldn't want to venture there. Ryan Johnson says Liam Gray. Somebody says probably that YouTuber Lofty Pixels. Man, it's another YouTuber that I saw recently that I think it could be. But either way, Texas Mofo says Miss Super Chats. Yes, right. I hopefully I'm getting them now, Texas Mofo. Sympology says she's with Lofty Pixels. Let me look at Lofty. I'm just gonna look at it again just to see, because if I see a certain, I want to see if it's the guy that I think it may be. Or is this another joke? Oh. No. I hear she's on the date with John Malley. Val Schnitzel. What up, Val? I ain't seen Val in a while. What up? I ain't seen Val in a while. Joseph says, I know who it is. Your boy Zach. He coughs every 2 seconds. Venti is overrated, I'm telling you. Burping and belching. You need Sheila Aliens. This ain't about who I like. I got so much to say about Sheila Aliens, man. Oh my God. Not gonna say so much to say. It's really very short what I got to say about Sheila Aliens, but what I do have to say about Sheila Aliens, it packs a punch. For one, I think she's a very nice person from what I've seen, but I'm not going to get too much into her because I'm going to put her in a competition one day. J Dog like to say, I've always wondered what an Afro Arthur Fleck would look like. Sympology says, tell him, Jay. Smoked-the-Con says, Cecil and Mally would take you out for a guy's night at Buffalo Wild Wings. F them hoes. He crazy. Top tier stalking. That's what Thurston Howard says. Jack Mallon is known ladies' man. He probably has her back in his place now. Evil one. I didn't get this. I missed this. Man, I got an hour. I'm still behind by an hour. He said, word is Venti is going out with Cecil. What of it? Oh, no. Cecil definitely ain't. I love you, Cecil, but I'm sorry. I don't think you could quite handle a Venti. I'm sorry. Not from an intellectual standpoint either. I just don't know if you could. I don't know, man. Lightsaber Dog Lighter says, who is the Jack Malin fella that's blowing up right now? I bet he's onto the shrimp portion of the night. He crazy. Would you smell Nina Infinity's Harry Taco? Oh, yes. I bet Nina, I told you, I think Nina has a very nice smelling vagina. I think it's great. I just think it has a little bit more oomph to it. It has a little bit more muskiness to it. That's all. I think it's great, though. I don't think it starts out musky as hell, but I just think when it gets worked up, it has a little bit more muskiness than normal. J Dog Lighter says, Venti's serving up fish right now. Venti. Okay, I answered these super chats. Brains Chase Officer's Venti Report topic, declining worldwide fisheries. Once again, something I don't want to talk about. Val Schnitzel says, what about Sheila Alias? Sheila, hey, like I said, I'm going to talk about Sheila whole nother time. It's so funny, though. Like I said, I don't have a lot to say about Sheila Alias, but what I got to say is a lot. Jay Dog Lighter says, I've never known a stalker with so many targets before. He's so crazy. He said, why is she not in the competition? I'm searching for the right combination of competitors for Sheila Alias. Right now, I'll let you know, Sheila Alias is trending toward a bracket with her and Lee Ann Starr. That's the bracket that she's trending towards being. But I don't really have many other candidates for that bracket other than those two. But I'm not sure they're going to even be in it together. He said, what about Krista Nova? Oh, yeah, Krista Nova is definitely going to be in it. I just don't know when. Pro Moore says, any simp who donates to a woman with a boyfriend is just plain pathetic. Man, the thing is, a lot of these people who call themselves simps, who are donating to these girls, they're probably having boyfriends a lot of the times anyway. But like I said, for the woman, it just does not help their platform when they're out there talking about the boyfriend. You're going to get some guys that donate anyway, but you're going to be getting some guys who don't want to contribute anymore. He said a guy who donates, he said a simp who donates to a woman with a husband is just brain dead. I said this, Pro More, and if you're out there and you're a guy, man, I'm going to give you this scenario. I'm going to give you this scenario. It used to be this old head guy where these girls used to call guys roughnecks or some crap like that way back in the day. And this old head guy was calling himself, man, I'm a roughneck. I'm a roughneck. And I never forget, man, a guy came up to him and said, hey, bro, don't be calling yourself a roughneck. That's a name that a woman gave a man. So don't be calling yourself that, man. The whole room was laughing at this guy. Well, I sort of say the same thing with this simp. Hey, bro, a woman gave you that name, call you a simp. Man, look here, man. Don't be out here calling yourself a simp. If you're calling yourself a simp, that's problem number one. Stop putting these labels on yourself. Calling yourself a simp. Man, as a simp, I ain't finna get him no more money. Hey, bro, you calling yourself a simp is the problem. I don't care if you give one of these ladies money, bring in any of them. That's not wrong. Do whatever you want to do. But don't call yourself a simp while doing it. If somebody says you're a simp for paying a girl, that's fine. But you acknowledging that, yeah, I'm a simp, man. I give girls money all the time. Damn. Please don't call yourself a simp. Matt G says, at John Mallon, Burger King tonight. I heard Cecil's vag smells way better. That's what Lux D says. Lieutenant Johnny K says, I can't wait for the next round of the vagina scent competition. Doglighter says, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Crystal Meth. Ryan Johnson says, Jay, what would you do if Anna sent you some panties? Oh, my God. I got to take a drink of coffee. First of all, hopefully verify somehow that they are really Anna's. Or any of the girls by that talking. But if they were Anna's, I would try to verify they were really hers to some degree. But if they could be verified to be really hers, oh, Lord, I would love to take a long, nice whiff of them and give them a real life judging. Now, if she sent them to me privately, I probably wouldn't talk about it. But if she just sent it, if she did send it and say, hey, smell mine for real and tell the world. Oh man, that'd be a fun experiment to do right there. But I wouldn't be doing any sick things because I've never done anything like that, like making love to them and putting them on my girls and all that. I wouldn't do anything like that. Heaven Merlin says more. J Doglighter says, might as well watch this now. That way we can skip this part in the televised court trial. He crazy. By Snitzer, the dogs are funnier than most of these girls. You know what, Val? You may be right there. Because I stay laughing at these damn girls. And this girl right here, she's just so happy to be the girl that I laugh at the most out of all my dogs. 79 said that song was brilliant in every measurable way. Man, I'm way behind. I'm on at 156 in the timeline. Micah says, yee. Val says, Eiffel Tower with the human woman on a doll. I don't know what he mean by that. Michael Jackson says, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? You can stop my smooth. I don't know what he's trying to say. J Doglighter, you've been hit by, he said, you've been stalked by a YouTube criminal. He crazy. I read this by Pete Callen. Gyro Zappelli. 30 viewers. Keep it up. He said, I effing love this chat. Chin up. Oh, yeah, man. It's great to have you guys in here. And right now, if you're checking in, we're done with the assessment on Venti and who I thought she was dating. I'm just going through I'm going through everybody that's left a comment. Don't worry. Super chat and all. I'm going through. John Mallon says, Nina is watching with great interest. Nina! I love Nina. The great spicy vagina that is Nina Infinity. Bootleg says, Anna is planning on sending you her beard the next time she shave it and some back hair. Don't let Anna fool y'all. I'm letting you know. Anna is a bold-faced liar when it comes to her webbed feet, her hairy back, and all this other stuff. Meaning that I'm not saying that any of these things don't exist in moderation, but they do not exist in any way that is going to make you get out of the bed with her anytime soon. It's a lie. Michael lives. That's what Three Face says. J Doglighter, are you a human? He said, I meant a popsicle. Val says, Nina Infinity is the least of all human woman. What? Remember, she eats Mexican and Persian food. It changes the smell. Well, it don't change it for the worst. It just changes this. It changes it. It just gives it a bit of a more musky type of a scent to it, but it's not a nasty scent. So I don't think Nina is nasty. And I don't think she's the least of all human women. Johnny K says, she does have a spicier vagina. I agree. She has a spicier vagina now. Dog Lighter says, gamer. Booty says, say it. Booty says, where should Anna send her back hair and beard? I don't want that, Anna, but you can definitely send any good thing to my P.O. box as well as you. I got a P.O. box in my about section for YouTube. I haven't went and checked my P.O. box in a while because I know I haven't gotten anything in a while. P. Callan says, Jay, how do I become as cool as you? Oh, man, hey, just be Pete. That's all you got to do. Be Pete, bro. That's good enough. And know that is good enough. Cyber Chud says, put Nina in the competition. She already been in the competition. She came second to the beautiful and wonderful Anna. J Doglighter says, to the Navy so they can use it to insulate Marines. I don't know what he meant. Val asked about Sheila Aliens. Don't worry. Sheila's going to be in an upcoming competition. Bootleg Godzilla says Sheila Aliens is the hottest. I'm going to tell you, Sheila Aliens makes me laugh, and you guys are going to be laughing right along with me when I tell you why. Pete Callan says, in high school, Nina was known as Old Musty Puss. Oh, no. John Mallon says, Nina is a wild card. Let them fight. So he trying to say, I guess he trying to say, put Nina back in the competition. I may put Nina back in there. You know, she's a good girl. Bootleg says, hey, give me a rinse, Jay. I will clean up this chat. I don't know what they mean by that. You got to admit, Nina got that spice. Nina spicy. I've said that. I've admitted that. Shopping those nails up in fight. That's what Bootleg says. Andy the Virgo says, hi, do your friends mind you and these dogs in public? Oh, like I said, they all know I go out in public. Hey, hey, to my knowledge, none of them give a damn as far as it ain't stopping their life. Cyberchud says, yes, Nina equals spicy. Nina got that hot pepper poontang. That's what Snarkticon says. Doglighter says, the fast and the jealous. Tokyo grift. He crazy. Bootleg Godzilla says, what does Nina have? Jay, how do you feel about Venti cheating on you? Like I've explained it already. Venti ain't really cheating on me. I've just pushed her to the limit. You know, she's so jealous right now. She's so worked up. She's tired of rubbing off her vagina night after night. And honestly, you know, she didn't want to become a poomer. And I'm going to tell you guys more about that at a later date. But she tried to talk about the coomers all the time. Well, it's these poomers out here that's been chasing me. All these damn pumas that don't do nothing but rub off their vaginas all night and chase the dog king. Well, I got something for you pumas out here. Poomers. You can chase and chase and chase and chase, but my companion dogs, you will never replace. Yeah, baby. And I thought of that on the fly. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Venti. I love you, girl. Still love you. Nina equals spicy for JJ, of course. Gyro says, honest question, is face swapping Michael Jackson blackface? I don't know what he mean by that. If Nina, Pete says, if Nina and Anna scissored, what would their combined flavor be? I won't want them to scissor. I'm sorry. I don't want them to scissor. I don't want them to scissor. I don't want them to scissor. I want both of those flavors to stay separate. I do not want them to scissor. I don't want that to be sizzle. I'm sorry. So I'm going to decline. I don't want that to sizzle. Gyro Zapola says, chat, tell a joke. Doglighter says, I wonder what color the mold on that dog's fake vagina. Now, keep in mind, it's a real vagina. Now it's a synthetic vagina, but it's real. And she ain't got no mold on her. I keep them clean. Jonas says Anna is a 4 and Callie is a 9. I love that. Hey, thank you. Now in my heart, Callie is a 10. And I would give Anna I ain't gonna even give Anna her score right now because I don't want her to get. I don't want to get her to get all too happy. I'm gonna leave her right where she is. Jay, do you know about Brittany's leaked pic? Man, I did see that leaked pic on Brittany. I still was wondering. It's more than one though, but I still was wondering to myself, is it fake? But I'm gonna be honest. The only thing that makes me think it's not fake is the room was messy as hell. And I was like, Venti's room is messy. And I say this, I did a stream about it already. I was talking about it on one of the talks I was talking about. And I promise you, I was like, is that doctored? Is it real or not? But I say this, my God, she did look good in the nude. I will say that. She looked like I'll give Venti this. She named her channel appropriately. Because she does have a supermodel body. She's attractive. And it's crazy. I have never loved supermodels. I don't like tall women. But it is some fine supermodels that I like. And Venti's body, if that was her body, which it looked like it, is amazing. I give her that. Bootleg Gazelle says those Venti news are fire, man. Yes, they are. Michael says, "Are you my fan?" I was a big fan of Michael Jackson. Mike says, "I love you too." Gyro Sapelli smiling. Brian talking about something crazy again. Oh, Pete Collins said something, but hey, I can't lie. I ain't gonna even say nothing, but it's just funny. Pete says, I'm gonna let you in on the secret. Cecil is deeply in love with Anna, almost as much as you love Callie. Well. Just to let you know, guys, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. But I've hit it for a long time as somebody who's been in love with Anna, and that's why they always say it's me. But hey, you didn't hear it from me. Let me see. Man, I'm trying to catch up, guys. I said I wasn't gonna stop until I'm done. And I'm closing in on it. Okay, I'm catching up now, guys. Finally. I don't know how many of y'all are still here from earlier, but I'm finally catching up. Oh, man, I see 2 super chats I never saw. Damius, oh, my God. That was 3:11, so that was about 30 minutes ago. Damius Octavius for $5. Sing the Venti Report song, but about Thanos. Serenade her as if she was watching right now. I really can't do the Venti Report song about Thanos because that song was made for Venti. Thanos has to have her only song, her own song. And what's funny is, Damius, I have off and on worked on Thanos' song. Like it'll come to my head and I'll be like, But the difference is those Venti songs just came up straight out the blue naturally. So around the time when I probably get ready for Anna's show, her song is gonna pop up in my head. I'll probably wake up out of my sleep with Anna on my brain. Not literally, even though that isn't a bad thing to have, but I would probably be thinking about her, and the center of her vagina would probably make a new song pop up in my head because, see, Anna is, and all the girls are special, but Anna is a very special breed. I can't just be giving her a secondhand song. The same with Venti. I wouldn't give Venti a secondhand song, so I can't give Anna a secondhand song. And honestly, it's this other girl that may end up getting the song as well. I'll reveal her to you at a later date. You are all gonna know her, and woo, you're gonna love her. Thank you, Damius. My boy Finatra, Anna salutes you. Hey, look, I love Anna too. I hope she does salute me, my Princess Leia. Bootleg Godzilla says after Anna hits the wall, she would come back to you. I hate to say it, but that's what girls normally do. First of all, they like to get chased while they're super duper fine forever. Then they end up, they don't get a vagina up as much. Then they finally start giving a vagina up, and then they get ran through because they start enjoying having sex. They get ran through. Then sometimes they end up getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies. Nothing against human women, but this is a typical trend. Then, like you say, after they had 2, 3 babies, they start looking back at their phone. There goes Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy used to want to try to get this vagina back in the day. Let me see if he still want me. Now look, that's when, I promise you, I've had 1 or 2 try to do this. And that's a no, wait. No. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I had one do that on me, and I did take the vagina. And that was only because she was still fine. But I wouldn't go back with her. No. So Anna, even if she does downgrade a little bit, as long as she's still close to where she is now, she can still get the George Lucas treatment. Damian says King Arthur did that with Gwendolyn. I don't know what he's talking about. Somebody says was actually OG Chivalry. Don't know what he's talking about. Lord Nemesis. I had Venti. He said I want Venti to sit on my face too. Venti! I can't lie. Oh my God. If she is fresh, that probably is an amazing experience. Ryan Johnson says, Jay, I tagged you with the photo of Venti's date on Twitter. I saw her out with that guy, but she had his face covered up. Bootleg says Camelot likes men though. Man, I saw some picture on the Jack show briefly where they showed him looked like in drag or something. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about the people that do drag or the trans people or anything, but Camelot, I'm gonna be honest with you, his jokes are getting a little bit, they are definitely going into reality for sure. And I do think that like you say, a lot of that jesting isn't jesting anymore. And I'm not gonna say it's bad. Whatever he likes or floats his boat, that's fine. Hey, that's good for him. But I'm just saying, a lot of that jesting, it is beginning to look like reality. Maya Greenblatt says, great stream tonight, Jay. Thank you, brother. I'm catching up with y'all slowly but surely. Secret Squirrel says, they are watching you, dude. Secret Squirrel. Hellboy Hendry says, Camelot is a low, gay, lofty, can tell you about. I don't know what you're talking about. 79 says, Jay, what are the names of your companion dogs? This is Callie's son. I have Austin the Moon. I have Tsunade Star. And I have Saim or Renee. Uzumaki. Those are all the names of my companion dogs as of right now. Like I said, I do foresee the family growing, over the years. And people say, well, how are they going to grow? Since all you do is YouTube, but guess what? My YouTube is going to grow. All that's going to grow. And I see, like you say, just unforeseen things happening. Because I was just saying, even this year, I foresee 2 more girls. I have been telling people that, for months. But don't ask me how, when, or where. But there will be more on the way very soon. Myra Greenblatt says, great stream tonight. They are watching you. Camelot's low key, blah, 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 blah. Bootleg Godzilla says, Stein has a vagina scent championship belt. It meant a lot to her. Man, it means a lot to me that it means a lot to Stein because, I know at first she didn't want to be proud of it because of just the nature of the competition. But I think as time has went on, she sort of sees the importance of especially being the first initial winner. Because no matter what, she can go around and say, hey, I'm the official winner of the first competition. Now, I may not have sent my real panties in, but in a way, it's almost still a great badge of honor just for me to be able to look at her and look at how she conducts herself and things of that nature and say, hey, she won. And I'm going to be honest with you. It was some things about Anna's personality, if I just think back in my mind about that competition, that really pushed her through. And one of the things that I love about Anna is she never lets people force her into getting into that woman-on-woman talk. I love that she's always stands her ground on that. I love when she does that. It does help for the freshness of her vagina. Man who would not be jealous. This is wild. I don't know what he mean by that. They are coming. He said, Secret Square says they are coming, J-Dog, right now. OJ is a parrot that got away from Kushner in a movie. Jack Mallon said the after party was over here. Oh, that's funny. Lincoln Beach. Stingray says, hey, J-Dog. Secret Squirrels, yep. Lord Nemesis says, Stein has a nice ass. And yes, she does. She has a wonderful, nice little apple of a butt. It's not too big. It's great enough to grab. And it's probably even better to take a nice, long bite out of it. I'm going to be honest with you. Jack Show Ray, Snarky-Con. I know I'm late, Snarky-Con. Jack Show is over. J-Doll is where it said. That's what Stingray said. He crazy. I can't believe I'm still on the Jack Show over. Forever Last says Jack Show Ray. Confirm Anna is obsessed. Oh, yeah, Anna. Oh, yes, most definitely. I can't lie. Anna might rub off to me tonight. Chicks always say pointy things, or they just stab you with chivalry. I guess that's what he's saying. Bootleg says, let's clean it for you, Jay, when you take her apart. Who he talking about? Who is he talking about? Sir Angus says, oh my. Wolf milk is ready for all. I don't know what he mean by that. Stingray KT said that. I'm finally catching up. Anna is so jealous right now. Anna don't need to be jealous. She's my Princess Leia. So she has her place. Nobody's stealing her place. The thing about it is her and Venti are in a de facto fight over me. But Anna, she is Princess Leia now. I am the Black the Black Han Solo. So Anna has her place. Now, I'm going to be quite honest, just to let you know, I have thought about Anna just from the beginning in a more romantic fashion, even though, of course, I got my dolls. I'm not trying to go with Anna or anything like that, but I'm saying when I think of her, I have historically thought of her in a more romantic fashion because she's more my type. It's so funny because I'm not really her type, because she likes these big, strong, buff guys. And I'm 6 feet tall. I think I'm a little too tall for her, too. I think she like 5'7" and 5'8" guys. But I always say that she still loves me because opposites attract. But I think I've always thought of her more in a more romantic fashion from the beginning, even though I think Venti is strikingly beautiful. But Venti's brain has worked on me over the weeks, months, and all this stuff, where she has really, she's enhanced her beauty that probably couldn't compete with a Thana or girls of that size. At first, her entertainment value and all the things that go into Venti, because I told you it's some of the stuff I still don't agree with her with, but she still makes me laugh about. So that has increased her attractiveness. So her fighting for my love, she has sort of climbed that ladder as well. I will say that. But I always think about Venti getting close to getting me. And I always see Anna like fighting her off at the last second. Because even though Anna is shorter than her and small, and even though Venti, she could probably knock out a heavyweight boxer because she is just a tough cookie. And I wouldn't want her to fight Anna physically. If Venti did try to take me from Anna, that's the one time that Anna would win the fight. Because Anna would go crazy like a rabid dog at that point. Because see, that's when the real Anna would come out. Because she says she's a bit of an athlete. And see, that's when that would be the one time that I would bet on Anna winning. So let's keep going. Alex Stein left the show early. Plenty of time for a date. See that? See that? He could be going back to get with Venti. Anything, man. See, I don't trust it now. Was it Stein? Did he leave the Venti day early, go to the Jack show, and leave and get back with Venti? Who knows? Secret Square says they are all J-Dog curious, that's for sure. Man, so look, Venti got me up late tonight, man. Look, I'm fighting through my weariness. Hey, thanks to her and this damn date. Her meddlesome damn ways, like I said. Jane Max says Venti dating lame confirmed. Stingray says no Liam Gray. Now it ain't him. The guy she dated don't look a damn thing like him. Snarkticon says lots of money and good as sex. Nah, it ain't him. Gordon says don't do it, Jay. He laughed. I ain't doing nothing. Me and Callie right here, we just evaluating the situation. Ain't that right, Callie? Tell her. Callie by my side through thick and thin, baby. Let's see. Women usually only like Liam because he's good at sex and has lots of money. Now, see, that's the thing. Even though Venti loves sex and she doesn't want a small peanut, she needs a lot more than sex to stimulate her. So it's not going to be just the sex that's going to draw Venti in. Danielle says, Daniel Romano says, Lord help the dude whoever Venti is on a date with. He better be strong. Sir Angus says Liam don't play. Is Liam Gray black now? That's what Frank the Bunny says. Lord Nemesis says, look up Conquest comments on YouTube for Liam Gray, the Orange Tyrant. He said Liam definitely ain't a soccer player. The guy I was looking at was a soccer player. And the guy I'm looking at wasn't the guy that she was on a date with. Or it was another Liam Gray on there. It's a lot of them. Nah, from the guy I saw it definitely ain't him. Stingray say just subbed. Hell, J Dog King. Thank you, Stingray. God bless everybody that sub, liking, and sharing, man. Appreciate you. And everybody that's donated and still donate. Bootleg says that was a chick that Venti went out with, I think. It was Anna. I don't know what he's talking about. Damn chick comes. I don't know what he's talking about. Frank the Bunny says, standard demanding an Anna report. She is jealous of these damn Venti reports. Anna definitely gonna get a Venti report. I mean, she's gonna get a Venti report that she's featured on. A couple of them. Bootleg says, "Can you tell Jay? Can you tell us what a woman is?" Yes, it's a human with a vagina, breast, and they have a whole different set of thoughts and desires than us men. But they are closer to, even with all that said, they are closer to us than they seem. They're an amazing, complicated creature, my friend. Anna is emotionally wounded. Anna better not be emotionally wounded. I know she still loves me. And hey, guess what? Hey, she still has her place. Frank the Bunny says Venti could be the Sarlacc pit. Hey, look, as far as being a gaper, she could be the Sarlacc pit. I'm hoping she isn't, but she could be by some of the things she says. Bootleg says, Jay, if one of your daughters decided she was trans, would you still stay with her? Well, I'm not here to offend the trans community whatsoever. I'm not one of those people that like to just take shots at the trans community. They definitely have their place. But one of my girls are definitely not going to, they're not going to say they're trans. I say that. Venti is a computer simulation of the woman all men fear and love. I actually like that. Because Venti is a hell of a beautiful woman. And she is something to be feared. But she can be something to be loved. That was very well said in a way. Bootleg says, what's a Star Wars? It's something that used to exist a long time ago. He said, I'm so tired of all these Star Wars. Yeah, the new ones. Lee Ratmuel says, nice. Kajik has whores if you have the coin. Bootleg says, BBW can be hot, but she is ugly. Yeah, a BBW can be hot. Now, Lizzo ain't what I would call ugly, but she ain't my type of BBW. I like the BBW with the slimmer waist. He said, what about Tess Holiday? I don't know a damn thing about Tess Holiday. Let me see. And what time was that? 3:26? Oh, yeah, I'm 30 minutes away, baby. I'm 30 minutes as far as the chat timeline. Whenever I get 30 minutes away, it's like I'm already there. Oh, that's a BBW girl too, I see. You know what? She just barely missed it. She's not an ugly BBW though. She's just a bit much for me. I'm not saying she's ugly, but I like the BBWs with the smaller waistline. So she didn't quite make my cut. I'm not trying to say on a drunken night where somebody's hit me over the head with a bottle where she couldn't pull me in the room and we wouldn't do anything. But I'm saying, like, if I got my senses about me, I would pass on that type of BBW. And God bless you. What's her name? I don't mean that in any bad way. I just think you just a bit. I think you just a bit much. Just a bit much. Lee Rodney Wells says, I wouldn't risk it. Lofty is a femboy. He said, I heard the only way to stop Venti being obsessed is to send dick pics. Now, I don't want to stop Venti from being obsessed. I'm going to let her stay obsessed for a while. Sheila is pungent. No. Sheila ain't pungent. I didn't say that. Sheila Aliens is hot, but she only likes Cecil. Makes me sad. Nah, Cecil, Sheila loves me too, though. She's not quite as in love, but she loves me too. Jane Max says, Sheila stink bomb confirmed. No. Nah, Sheila stink bomb is not confirmed. Sheila smells like Cecil's cologne. She is so lucky. So Angus Fungus is laughing. Bootleg says, wow. Say if it's spicy. Bootleg says. Gloominati says, put Blair White in the competition. Nah. It was so funny when they brought up Blair White because once again, I'm not that type of guy that judges people that are different like that. Hell, I'm living in the alternative form of dating. But as far as Black White, I thought it was funny because when I did go to see Black White, I was laughing because Black White wasn't an ugly woman. I was laughing at that. But what I really laughed at is I looked at some of her videos. She got a great YouTube channel. But even as Blair White states, I mean, she even says this in one of the videos I saw. I'm not anatomically correct. So no offense, Blair White cannot get in the competition. So Mr. says, morning, gentlemen, just come to see Mr. Hefner get his blood pumping while talking about Miss Venti. Oh, yeah, because Venti would definitely get your blood pumping. Sir Angus Fungus says, is Ashton legal? Come on. You know she's legal. Extra for Nina confirmed, most definitely. Yeah, listen to Gluminati. I bet you would love Blair. There you go. Y'all keep on talking about good old Blair White. And it is, I like to call her by her preferred calling, which is a she. Gluminati says, Blair White's vagina smells like balls. What's going on here? Gluminati. They just trying to mess with me about Blair White. Lord Nemesis says, Jay, are you adding Martina Marcota to the scent competition? You know what? I think she is on the list, but I don't think she's coming up anytime soon. Let me remember what she looks like. I forgot what the hell she looks like. Because I remember me writing her down. Because I sort of scanned by the old list. Yeah, she ain't finna. I don't see putting her on right now. I'm gonna have to do more research on her. Bootleg says simping ain't easy. Scent simping is the hardest form of simping. He crazy. Lord Nemesis says picture of her with them. Oh, Lord Nemesis says picture of her with Anna's a picture of Anna with her panties on would verify them. Now that's true, Lord Nemesis. That's perfect. So Anna, if you ever do send those panties, that would be good if you would send along a picture or take a picture to send to me as well to let me know that you have them on. So that's a great idea, Lord Nemesis. The panties would have hot Cheeto dust all over them. That's how you can tell they are real. Now that would be actually funny and a novelty if Anna was sitting up for 8 hours eating Cheetos in her panties. That would be perfect, Anna. Do that, Anna. If you do ever send them, that'll be perfect. I'd be happy with that. All in the dice is laughing. Bootleg says, F dude, I just read the super chats. This live stream would never end doing this. Oh yeah, it will. It'll end. I'm catching up now. Stingray said he said it. Stingray says spicy vagina. Da 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 da. Frank the Bunny says, and a bow-legged hobbit. Anna didn't look bow-legged to me though. Lord Nemesis says, great for JJ Nana. I do believe she has a nice vagina. Stingray says, much love, J-Dog. Lord Nemesis says, give sketch therapy a wrench. I have no idea what they be talking about, this wrench stuff. Frank says, her fingers are sore. Puma Venti, yeah. Pumer. Just like they say, Coomer, Pumer. I'm here to expose all the Pumas rubbing off their vaginas. Yep, I said it. Pumas. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I'm coming against these Pumas. And I said I might probably do me a show about these Pumas one day. Hell Finatra says, Lord Nemesis. Finatra says, I'm driving. I don't know what they're talking about now. Johnny K says, here, dog, can't hear the chat. Man, I'm glad y'all guys still hanging in here. I'm happy, man. Glad y'all hanging in here with me. Homeless Sock says Puma. Yeah. He says Puma with a U. I says Puma with a O, double O. Poomer. Since they want to say Coomer, Coomer, I say Puma. Homeless Sock Puppet says, can I make a video of you? Hey, I can't stop nobody from making a video. Lord Nemesis says, Cece is in love with Anna confirmed, but I didn't hear from Jay. Oh, man, I got a whole big story. But I said, you know what? I never did say anything about it, and I wasn't going to say anything about it. And I'm still not going to just necessarily say anything about it. But I just thought it was funny because somebody else said something about it. So since he said something about it, hey, look. Now y'all know why I got blamed so much. Because although I thought Anna is fine, and I still think she's a fine woman. And her name is Thana for a reason. Believe me, she couldn't come nowhere near my house saying that she was ready to give me some. Like I said, hey, guess what, baby? We can get it on. But when it comes to who's in love with her, believe me, it goes a bit deeper than you know. Jay says Ryan Johnson says, Jay, the photo I tagged you with was one without his face covered up. Whatever. Let's look right. Let me look right now there. Because if Venti showed that man without his face, she has broke the ultimate rule against her brain. Venti, you ain't supposed to be showing it. But she is an Aquarius. That means that she is a natural renegade, meaning that she could, if she heard me say not to show the face, that means she could show the face. I only know this because I'm an Aquarius as well. And I saw that Venti was an Aquarius. I ain't gonna lie, I hate looking for Venti because whenever I'm not looking for her, she pops up all over my damn timeline. But whenever I'm doing the show or something like that and I'm looking for this damn woman, I always got to enter her damn name into the damn thing. There she go. Oh, I forgot. He said he shared it with me, so I ain't got to go looking. Let's see. That's good. I like that. He sent me the picture with John on there. John's face. Oh, girl, I thought that was your Rose that fell out. He sent me the face with John's face photoshopped into Venti's picture. Anna is a size queen as well. I pray that Anna wouldn't be a gaper. I don't care about a woman wanting a little bit more, but as long as they ain't a damn gaper. And I talk more about that in the video that I make about gapers. I'm gonna make a video. I gotta write both of these damn. Because I'm making a video about these damn gapers and these damn pumas. Since y'all, I got something for these damn gapers and pumas. The gapers gonna probably be a Saturday show though. Pumas probably too. I probably won't do them during the week because they are more fun shows, and you know what I'm saying. I don't like to. I do like to stay more on the dog topic most of the week unless something moves me. But I'm gonna do a Puma show, and y'all gonna hear some more in-depth thoughts about that Puma. And I'm gonna do a show about these gapers. And I'm gonna let you guys know about these gapers in a little bit more depth. Stingray says, "Don't let the vaginal aromas take you, Jay." Oh my God, believe me, a great vaginal aroma can do a job on your mind, brother. It really can. Lord Nemesis says, "That Alex, I don't trust him." Stingray says, Anna would fight like a rabbit lamer. Exactly. Kelly said, yes, Lord Nemesis said. I don't know who he's talking about. Lizzo is a damn monster to me. Lizzo is definitely not my type, I say that. Lord Nemesis says, Sheila loves Jay. Oh, yeah, Sheila. I actually like Sheila, but I just can't wait for when I put her in the competition. Lord Nemesis says, Blair White has Big D. I don't like talking about Blair White. She's nice, man. I think Blair White, just because she's different, I mean, she's nice. She's a nice girl, man. Sure enough, she's in her own her own way of life, but I think she's a nice girl, man. Let's see. I'm almost caught up with you guys. I told y'all. Ah, damn. I went too far. No, I didn't. Okay. Lord Nim says Black White has big D energy. But yeah, I don't like talking about her like that. I really don't. Stingray says, have a great night, Jay. Hell's coming gate. Oh, yeah. And guess what, y'all? Hey, whenever I catch up, I'm going to be out. Thank you for the coffee talk. Have a blessed day. That's what Mr. says. Yeah, Mr. Have a good one. It is coffee talk. I done made it to the real Friday morning. I thank you, God. It's been a great, great string that I've actually made it into the legitimacy of Friday morning. Frank the Bunny says, Power of Venti and Gaper Anna. Man, I would hope. Now, both of them could potentially be Pomers, but I hope neither one of them are Gapers. But I just say this. I've heard Venti sort of hint that she could be a Gaper, and I don't want her to be. I hope not. Sexbot, this show is for you. I guess they talking about Cecil because he was doing that porn bot thing during the Jack show. Hell, the porn bot, aka Cecil. He did that at 418. I caught up. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. I caught up with this chat. Yeah. So yeah, baby, we did it, guys. So the mystery of Venti's date is still a bit out there, but I've narrowed the field. Stein may be out of the he may be out of the ire of my eyes as far as being the guy that it was, but he's still a person of interest for the future. The Owen Schroeder guy, he's a person of interest for the future. It's another YouTuber that I've seen. I'm telling you, when I saw that dude's hair in Ventis' picture, I started thinking it could be him. Or it could be a no-namer, meaning it's just a regular guy that she's met at one of these events. But something's telling me it's somebody in the social media world. I'm getting a strong hint at that. But it's been fun breaking down the potentials of Venti, talking about her and Anna wanting to rip my drawers off, even trying to steal me from my companion dolls. That's been fun. Just talking about that whole theory, talking about Pomers. That's a new development, a new word that I've come up with to describe all these women at home that's rubbing off, trying to basically take us men, imagine us men. So they feel like they can't get us, so they somewhere rubbing off. So we know you're out there. It was fun talking about the Gapers as well. And it was fun just talking about the human woman mind. Like I told you, that's what this show is. I know that most people want to think that it's all about me being in love with Venti and all the other girls, but it's not. I think all those girls are great, but it's really about taking a look at the human mind of the human woman through the eyes of the most interesting woman in the world, which is Venti. And it's funny tonight that all of you guys were actually suggesting other shows around other girls. Now, like I told you, they may not like it, but it's always going to be the Venti Report. But it may, it's going to be a focus on Anna, a focus on other ladies, because the whole origination of the Venti Report is hinged around the psyche of the human woman's mind. So since she's the sort of star of the show, I'm going to talk about other human women around using the Venti Report name. But Anna had already thought of a couple of shows I need to talk about her and her fine self, because she's been looking so amazing lately. I want to talk about her. I definitely want to talk about a couple of more ladies. But it's definitely one other woman, and I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you when she's coming up. But it's one other woman that's so interesting and so super duper cute. It's going to really blow your mind away when you see me talking about her. But with all that said, we're going to get ready to shut things down tonight. I had fun talking about the Venti Report. She got in the way of my sleep patterns for the night. So her meddlesome ways woke me up. She got in the way, I guess she got in the way a little bit of the Jack show because they sidetracked them. She got in the way of my scent competition because I honestly was thinking about doing a scent competition tonight. But when I saw she went on a date, it threw all of that out of whack. And hey, go ahead and look, guys. I know I'm at 1 million subscribers, and guess what? Subscribe to me, like, share the content and all that stuff. I know I'm at 1 million subscribers right now, and I appreciate all you guys for your support. But let's help out the little people. So, the smaller channels like Venti and Thana, and Nina Infinity, all these smaller channels. Let's help them out. Just because we're a big channel at 1 million subscribers, it doesn't mean we can't help the other people. So, go subscribe to Venti, Nina, Anna, and all these other people and things of that nature so you can keep up with their vaginas. And not only that, you can report back to me when they do something so I can have more spies on these damn well human vaginas just trying to slide around out here unnoticed. So, with all that said, Venti, I hope you happy. It worked. You finally got me to talk about you. So now you can rub off. You can get your bed wet and go and have a good night's sleep. I finally talked about you. Thana, guess what? I'm the Black Han Solo for you. So guess what? If you are broke up with your boyfriend, you can rub off. And Nina, look, I know you got a husband, so you shouldn't have to do that. But if he piss you off and you go on the couch, you can rub your musky vagina down, musky in a good way. You can rub that down. So with all that said, I appreciate all you guys, man. It's been wonderful. And I thank you to Jack Show for sending everybody over here for the after party, man. It's been a great one. I loved having you guys tonight. And it's been hella fun going through all the comments. And I'm telling you guys, I know it takes a lot of time to go through the comments, but this way I know I don't miss super chats. And another thing is, I'm going to be doing this for the foreseeable future until it's impossible to make it through the chat. Like, I end my streams going through all the chats. Hey, okay. I saw something click. Now let me go back up. Hold on. Congrats, LJ says Stingray. Great show, Frank the Bunny. Perth Cummins says good stream. Nemesis says good stream. Gordon says Venti's date is 100% fake. Anna's desperate. Anna will be glad to hear that. Anna can't resist you for long. Venti's date was faker than NASA and Globe. What does Noah Nemesis say? Venti's date was faker than NASA and Globe Earth. It was a staged event. It was Anna's idea to watch you. I love you, Anna. Thank you, baby girl. Hey. It's a reason that you are my Princess Leia. Remember that. Ron Martin says, peace. Man, thank you guys for all the donations. I'm letting you know something. I know other people look these donations out. You're helping me survive. Hell, you're helping the show keep going. So thank you. I don't care what you see, because you're going to see some new and exciting things coming up. So please don't not donate to the show because you may see something new and exciting. I still need you. But with all that said, we love you. God bless everything in your life that you're hoping for. Whether you're atheist, well, I don't care what you believe. We're praying over your life. We're praying good things for you. So with all that said, we love you. We appreciate you. Until the next show, the next Venti Report, the next scent competition, the next dog topic, the next science talk, whatever the hell we're talking about. Till next time, it's been me, J. King Hefner, and the beautiful Cali Song. Have a great Friday, amazing weekend. Until next time, we are finna get the hell out of here. I appreciate all the donations, and remember, you can always donate. Super chat, super sticker, super thanks, Cash App, PayPal on my About page, or I'm finna do a bike ride around the whole city of Memphis to help fund the show, Biking for Companion Dogs. You can find the link to that in the description of all of my videos. And if you ever want a companion dog, I have 6 great vendors that I keep in the links to all of my videos. Go check them all out. They are 100% legitimate and verified. Let's see. Ron Martin says peace, blah, blah, blah. Frank the Bunny says spicy. Stingray says hell. Lord Nemesis says peace out. And Winslow says night J. Love you all. I appreciate you, man. It's been a hell of a ride. It's been a hell of a ride. But as of right now, we getting the hell out of here. See you, Venti. Eat your heart out. I know what you did that day for. You tried to bring me on in. It worked a little tonight, girl. But you can't take me from my gals. Keep trying harder, lady. But we ain't gonna have a baby. I might hit it, but I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna hit it, and I will quit it. Oh my God, just having fun. We are finna get the hell out of here. If I can hit the right damn button. Okay, there you go. Love you guys. See you, Anna. See you, Venti. See you, Nina. We out of here.